Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. I want to repeat something that Sip said when he walked in this morning regarding himself. You said you've had a rebirth in baseball, Sip. You
I'm
said
an extreme baseball rebirth.
I'm so proud of you. I'm not watching a lot of baseball myself, but you've changed. This is big. This is big. This is big for you.
Well, I love it. I mean, I just I've had a total I'm back in
Columbus.
11 again. Yeah,
Back in Columbus.
right.
Like
Back
the
in
cake
Columbus.
said. Happy birthday.
Columbus
Baseball.
It's an unbelievable. You
cake,
guys watched
was the cake the spark for your change in baseball love
You
this
think
year?
that was the spark?
That
for
was
it? Your
early
birthday
July,
cake?
Sip. That was early
Yeah.
July.
He'll try to sneak it past us again. His birthday. I love when he does that.
I
Then
don't
Jake
forget.
always
I
about
don't forget.
It's Sip's birthday in 3 days.
I text Bill. I'm like,
God
yeah, we
dang
got
it.
this covered.
It's so funny because when I got out of my truck that day, I literally said to myself, "Hey, I think I'm in the clear."
No,
Yeah.
you'll never
No.
be in the, nope.
Never be in the clear for that. Got a live band coming in next year.
yeah, the big deal.
Yeah, the Groove Puppets.
Be big.
Your friend is
Mike DiGiacomo. The Groove Puppets will be there. He
Giacomo.
plays the trumpet. It's incredible.
He plays the trumpet.
Plays the trumpet. Yes.
DiGiacomo used to work at 10-11.
10-11. You know what? We should have asked that to Ken Shimmick.
Oh, we missed out.
Kind of surprised you
Let's
did
get him
that.
back in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get Shimmick back in. We can get Giacomo.
I don't know if I want to have Shimmick back in. Everybody's kind of like, oh, he's
Coming for
pretty
our
good.
job,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's like he might be all of a sudden
He's auditioning for a role.
Might be a 3-legged stool, and you're no longer a part of it. Yeah.
That microphone was very comfortable
Yeah, it was too
in front
comfortable.
of his
Yeah,
face.
just too comfortable.
Yeah,
Yes.
Red Sox Yankees was epic last night, and I watched 8 innings of it. I missed.
Did you really?
Yeah, what I missed,
you.
I was driving to Taco John's, and I just turned on W Fan on Sirius, so I heard it. Yeah, it was a great game, incredible game.
Yankees 4-3 over the Red Sox.
Yes. I caught none last night.
It was rough.
Oh.
It was the Yankees had a rough time. It was, whew, oh my God, it was rough. I mean, that's epic series, and it's game 3 today. I think there's three
of the
game
four.
threes.
Three of
today.
the 4 have gone to game 3. So
Yeah.
what baseball wants. The drama of game
this
3.
is the whole one game thing just didn't work for me.
Why don't you watch Red Sox Yankees tonight?
There's a chance.
No, but
We got
we'll
New
get-
Mexico.
yeah.
We got
There's
Sam
football on.
Houston, New Mexico State.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, now I will tell you, I will be watching baseball on that.
Yeah.
You know,
Who's the
still doesn't
NFL
have-
game?
It's Rams Niners.
That's
Well,
good.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
How are the Niners right now?
They're okay. They're kind of beat up like usual. They're always beat up. Purdy, I think, is playing this
Is
week.
McCaffrey hurt again?
McCaffrey, I believe, is healthy. I believe he's healthy.
Has he done anything?
I haven't tracked.
I haven't heard his name
Niners have
mentioned
been
once
like
this
It's
year.
been a boring team. Like nothing's happening there. They usually have
What are
better
they? 2
offense.
and 2?
I think they're 3-1.
Oh,
I want
wow.
to say
3-1 should get some little bit of
I
traction.
think they were. Hang on, let me get this pulled up. Niners are. They're both
Right.
teams are 3-1, so good records tonight.
It's a good game.
yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
not,
watch
it's
that.
not New Mexico State Sam Houston, but it's a good game.
Sam Houston. What is Sam Houston? Is
Well,
that-
they used to
They
be
FCS?
they were FCS national champions during the COVID year. They played it in the spring.
have they
won it-
moved up?
What's that? And then they moved up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And they
didn't know
played they played
They're 0-4.
Texas.
Yeah, their
They play-
schedule's been
their
ridiculous.
schedule. I think it's 3 money games. If you get a chance, Jake, you'll like to hear this one. Hey, you want to take over Sam Houston? Yeah, I'll do that. That'd be a fun job. We're Division I now. We're ready to go.
It's not like the gauntlet of ranked teams, but they have played Western Kentucky, lost by 17. UNLV, they hosted UNLV.
Really?
Wow. Where do you host?
They're
Where do you host them? Where's Sam Houston?
in Houston, isn't it?
It's just North Houston, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in Houston. I know that much. When you host it, we mean let them play there. They're not having like a carnival or anything for them. They're not having a dinner.
Just a football game.
Yes, just a football game.
They lost to UNLV 38-21. They lost to Hawaii 37-20, and they lost to Texas 55-0.
That's not as bad as I thought. Then okay.
I thought it was worse than that.
Yeah, I really did. Yeah, that's
Texas
not
isn't much.
No.
Yeah.
You got to figure out their quarterback.
Yes, something's wrong there. Arch. Who does Arch have this week? Who's Texas play this week?
Florida. Are you kidding me? Florida.
Oh,
Florida
yeah,
in the
at
swamp.
Florida.
Florida at the Swamp. Only 6.5-point favorites are the
You talk about something.
Longhorn.
Whoever loses that game is a bad deal.
Who is it? Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, if Texas loses that and they're 2-2 or whatever they are, 3-2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're preseason number 1. They're 3-2.
What a game! Seriously. God, now, here's the thing. You really confident with Arch against that defense?
No,
I'm not.
No.
Florida can play defense. Am I wrong? My record's spotty right now with Kansas, my Kansas proclamation.
And they're an SEC defense and then give up 600 back-to-back.
Florida was in the game with LSU despite throwing 5 picks of their own.
They look like they have a defense.
They threw 5 picks in one game.
Yep, and
Florida did. But
we're in the game.
This doesn't shock me. I think this is like the last. This is it right here. They have to win. Florida has to win this. I don't know how you would even. I don't know what you do. It's still a lot of money, but I don't know how you'd
or
survive
what.
It. But their schedule is so brutal.
Or what? Why do they have to win?
What's that? Probably a change, I would think, at the coaching.
That's what I wondered. That's what I figured you're talking.
I don't know what you do. I'm a fan of Napier, but at some point in time, you do have to kind of look at it. Did I send you guys, or did you guys send me, or did I send you the South Carolina?
I sent that to you guys last night.
Read that. It's
that
fun, Jake. It's good idle chit chat.
Yeah, South Carolina, the SEC schedules are just brutal in general, but this is the next 5 games for South Carolina.
Lock in on this one.
And they all have a number ahead of them because they're all ranked teams.
5 ranked teams in a row.
This is South Carolina's schedule. They'll play at LSU. Then they will host back-to-back games against Oklahoma and Alabama. That's number 5 and number 10. And then, in the end of this 5-game schedule, they will play at number 4, Ole Miss, followed by number 6, A&M on the road. That's South Carolina's next 5.
They have the toughest schedule.
The lowest ranked team the next 5 games is 13th on their schedule.
They have to have the toughest remaining
schedule.
Imagine
playing 5 teams in the top 13.
You can't tell me. Is Wisconsin's tougher than that?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That's the toughest remaining schedule in the country. How could it not be?
There's nothing compared to that.
That's brutal.
How could that not be?
Wisconsin's is tough, but no, it's not.
How could that not be?
Wisconsin's not playing 5 straight ranked teams, highly ranked teams.
Wisconsin's got to play like Iowa. Iowa's not the same as right now as Ole Miss, just so you know.
That's number 4, Ole Miss.
Not even in that world. No. Wow. Now wait a second. Now what's Beamer's record right now
on the season?
Aren't they 3-2?
Let me check real quick. They lost to Vanderbilt. They got smoked by Vanderbilt, which was not great. Diego Pavia, your guy.
Maybe they just have one loss.
Okay.
Maybe.
South Carolina right now sits at, they don't play this week. They play next week. They are 3-2.
Okay, so they're going to be
chance of a bowl game slim.
They lost to Vanderbilt and Missouri. That's who they've lost to. Beat Vatech, South Carolina State, and Kentucky. Not really impressive wins.
So 4-8. What is that? Is he in trouble?
No, not in trouble.
He had a good year last year.
Yeah, he's not in trouble.
He can weather a 4-8.
That's brutal.
You go into it and you kind of think that as you're looking at your big picture of schedules, like we probably got a chance to beat Vandy and Missouri. Nope, lost those 2.
Well, don't forget also, that's the 5 games stretch for South Carolina. Then they don't play Coastal, which they should beat Coastal Carolina, but they end with Clemson, who's down, but it's still freaking Clemson. That's their last game. Yes, it's a bad year, but Clemson can always beat you any given time.
I don't know what to say.
That's rough. I'm sorry, Shane Beamer. That's brutal.
Yeah, that's rough. SEC right now.
Oh, God.
Arch in the swamp. I don't think that's going to go well. Then you're going to have
you calling a Florida win?
Well, I don't know about that. I just don't think Arch will look good against that defense in that environment. I just don't think he's very good.
That game turns into the Florida wins at 23-10. That would for Texas. That'll be ugly. That'll be very, very. It'll be a hard thing.
Doesn't that get confusing though for Florida? Because you're thinking right now, hey, we're pretty sure moving on from Billy Napier. They're 1-3. Schedule's rough. If they were to beat Texas, all of a sudden, all right, hang on a second. Are we sure about this? Are we sure? Like we're leaning, yes, but this is a massive win.
We've seen this here.
A lot of confusion.
Yeah, we've seen this here multiple times. It does get kind of weird. That's why, that's weird.
Tell you what, yesterday I was pretty adamant that Penn State would be a playoff team even when they lose to Ohio State. I don't know.
What?
You take a look at the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much meat in the bone. There's not. I mean, it's going to be okay. You had 2 tough losses. If you do lose those games, tough losses, but one at home, one on the road. Then say, okay, let's just go over who you beat. And there's not a lot of meat in the bone.
If Penn State would beat Indiana, that'd be big. I mean, it's a home game, but Indiana's going to be a top 10 team likely at that point.
That'd be big.
Yeah.
Or
That'd
top
be big.
15.
There's not a lot. There's not a lot there. They're
2
great.
loss Penn State. What if it's 2 loss Penn State and 2 loss Illinois? Who you taking?
Then it goes back.
You'd have to know who they play.
Yeah,
so it's a stupid question.
But that's why you have. That's why that you're. At least they're going to look at that. They're going to look at, hey, who'd they play? Who'd they schedule? Non-conference. I mean, Penn State did nobody. It's probably the worst.
Yeah,
non-conference.
it was bad.
Was it FIU, Villanova, and Nevada?
Yeah, it was
Think
terrible.
about that. Yeah.
Who did Illinois play?
They played Duke. Duke had a pulse. I mean, they got something, but Duke has a pulse. It's not a horrible team.
Duke's better than those 3
It's not
teams.
Villanova.
Duke had a pulse.
Had a
Duke
pulse.
just had a big win.
Duke won 9 games last year. They thought they'd do the same this
Oh,
year.
I
with
like Duke.
Mensa.
I'm the stool member who likes Duke.
Manny Diaz. Duke.
You don't have to. You're just preaching to the wrong guy on Duke. I like them.
Just backing up that their non-conference is fine because of the Duke game.
Duke had a pulse.
They had a pulse. They thought they'd be a 9-win team again like last year. They got a better quarterback they had last year. Darian Mensa.
You're on a heater.
Jake,
It's not my song today, though. It's not my song today.
Today's Rick.
Haven's song today.
And Penn State's flying out to UCLA.
That'll be epic.
Right now, it doesn't on paper right away. You'd say that UCLA is 0-12. They can't win a game.
Have you seen the spread in that game at all? Penn State,
I'm gonna
UCLA.
Guess, was it somewhere like 18.5, 21 maybe? I don't know. I'm going to say 18.5. On the road, that's a. I don't know how
you want to guess it? You guess 18.5?
Yeah.
Bill? This is
18 and a hook.
2:30 game, by the
I like
way.
18.5.
The spread for Penn State UCLA is 25.5.
Wow.
2:30 kick on CBS this Saturday. 25.5.
I watched that game last night. They have that fast game. They do it in 60 minutes. I rewatched.
I love that.
I rewatched
That's
the
a great way to watch.
Oregon Penn State game. That was fun to rewatch. And I watched a lot of the Ohio State
Washington
games.
They were fun to watch live.
I would say this too, like that. They being Washington, they're up 3-0 with like 3.5, 4 minutes to go, and I don't know what they were doing. They ran a fake field goal, and they threw it to a guy that was blocking.
Yeah,
and it
was weird.
And I don't know what happened. It was like one of those things like you'd have to explain that
Is that a field goal or a punt?
As a field gool.
Was it a field goal?
I mean, I'm like, hey, they're going to go up 6-0 here, which I knew that wouldn't happen. They only scored 3, so I didn't know that. But like, what happened?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
So the guy wasn't looking for the ball at all?
He was blocking. He's blocking. It made no sense. And it was just.
Did it hit him in the back of the head or something?
I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was just. It was unbelievable.
It was kind of mayhem at the start of that game. It was the game at first. That first part of that game was wild. Then it settled in, and you knew it was going to happen. I was not very impressed with Washington's organization. They just looked like they didn't have themselves together.
Jacking around on the sidelines.
Just the start of the game. This was like, come on, this is all you can do, Jed. I mean, man,
it's quite a challenge for them.
Now they travel. They travel
to Maryland.
Yep, travel cross country. 2:30 kick on BTN. They are 6.5-point favorites in that game.
Mm-hmm.
After looking not very good against a very, very, very good defense in Ohio State, Maryland is still 4-0.
Who's that? Washington quarterback?
Damon Williams.
He's good. He's a problem.
Oh, I don't.
He's a problem.
He's running back Coleman.
He's
Jonah
good. Coleman. They got
he's good.
Denzel Boston at receiver.
Yeah,
those guys are good. They're
pretty
good. They have a big. Do you see that big returner, number 24? He looks like Dan Alexander, but he's returning kickoffs.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's their backup running back. He's good. He's all right. I mean, they're not. They don't blow you away. Washington does not blow you away. They're fine. They're fine. Williams is good. Wouldn't be surprised.
And the running back Coleman's good.
Coleman's all right. Yeah, he's good. Not fast.
Jed Fish's name is quite prevalent in Florida.
Ooh,
really?
Yeah.
quite
And then
prevalent.
sometimes you sit there and go, okay, be careful what you wish for, which will come up later today
Fish?
also. But it's like there's two things. Like, okay, do I want to jump into that fold of the SEC? And then B, but also, do I want to be out here in Seattle in the middle of nowhere and have to fly to Maryland for a conference game? That's another thing to as you're making that flight home. It's like, okay, how's this going to go for us?
Fish is coming up at Florida.
His name is
What
very
other
prevalent.
names are there, Bill? Have you heard other names? At
I really
Florida?
haven't heard that many.
Job's not open.
Yeah, it's
the
not
job's
open.
not even open.
People respect. That's
True.
why I think it get weird if they beat Texas this week.
Yeah.
I think most fans are out on Billy.
Now that you want to know is like, because right now they started 2 weeks ago. Now it's just there's a firing every Sunday of major.
Could be another one.
It's not like well we're getting Kent State's gone. No, it's not.
No big ones. Big
And
ones.
the whole thing too. The whole advantage of that being the early firing is being organized to be started to be fast. I don't know how this is going to shake out. I don't know how early they're going to be. Who they're looking for? Someone leaving their team the day after the game. It's already going to slip out with 2 games left.
Well,
so and so is leaving their team to go to that team.
Yeah.
It's just
Is there stuff happening behind the scenes that we just don't even know about?
there's a lot going on behind the scenes. There's
Agent world.
and it's the classic like that. Your name's been mentioned in this job. I have not had any discussion with them.
Yep.
No, you haven't. You're right. Your agent did, and,
Right.
and then I talked to my agent about 5 minutes after the phone call to see what he thought. So there's a lot of that.
Agents. The agent world is working overtime right now. I don't know. The interesting thing about this conversation to me is I like Florida to win because of Arch.
Florida
I don't think
winning
Arch,
is not going to shock. Would that shock you?
no, because what I just
They have a
said.
good
Yeah.
defense.
Because I don't think Arch can go and win a game in the swamp.
Can Lagway avoid throwing 5 picks?
That's a
maybe
good
this time?
question.
Maybe just don't
He's
go into
horrible.
coverage every time.
He's
DJ?
horrible.
I know they rallied last year behind Napier. It's hard to have this to repeat that twice.
Yeah.
And that's where they are right now. They're 1-3, and they have to win this game.
God, they do.
And Jake,
so
pull
does
up,
Texas. though.
Jake, pull up Florida. This is always fun too.
Give me a
Yeah,
second.
so maybe Florida's going to rival South Carolina
Right.
for worst
You-
schedule. in the country.
I guarantee it will raise eyebrows.
Okay, Florida, as we know, has already played a tough schedule.
Yeah.
Just repeat that. They beat Long Island, not tough. Lost to South Florida, lost to LSU, lost to Miami. That's a rough 3-game
Yeah.
stretch there. Now they play Texas. Then they will go to Texas A&M next week, who's
Go to
number
A&M.
6. Then they have now they use a game at home against Mississippi State, a rarely unranked SEC
They're a
team.
pain. They're a pain.
They're 4-1.
Yeah.
They're a pain in that.
And had Tennessee, I wouldn't say beat.
Should have
but
beat 'em.
It had a lot of chances to
The
beat
guy
them.
dropped a pass in the end zone.
They beat Arizona State, which is a nice win for Mississippi State earlier. Then they will host Georgia, who's 12th in the country. Then they'll head to Kentucky, kind of a break there. You said Kentucky is the worst team in the
They're
SEC.
the worst team in the SEC.
Then they
And not even close.
close with. I'm so sorry, Florida. Then they will close at Ole Miss, home against Tennessee, and home against Florida State.
Rough.
I mean, if you look, the break is Kentucky. It's not even a give. It's on the road.
No,
it's not a
that's
given.
not a given.
Oh, wow.
That ain't a given for Florida.
They're not going to go 1-11, but that's very feasible with that schedule.
Think about
I mean,
what Napier's has. He has that schedule and he has Lagway right now.
Yeah. And he's trying.
Jeez.
He's thinking too. Okay, going into the year, you wouldn't think that 6-6 would save you. And right now, they have to imagine trying to pull 5 wins out of that.
He's not surviving.
That'd be a hell of a job to get 4 more wins than that.
You know what?
Or 5.
The kiss of death for him is Lagway. Lagway can't. He's not. You'd have to change quarterbacks. That's the only thing that's going to save him. Lagway's not going to navigate through that schedule.
Not from what
He's
you've
not
seen
playing
this year.
well.
In the Miami game, that was not it was 26-7. They pulled away late in that game. That was a tight game in the third quarter still of Miami, Florida.
I think they had 140 yards of offense.
Yeah, well, that's
The whole game.
That's not great.
140 yards.
not going to get it done.
Napier's not going to be there next year. Hell, he won't be there in October.
Just think about this. That now it's like Vanderbilt is remarkably better than Arkansas. When would you have said that?
Are they though?
I mean, are they though?
They're
Yes.
5-0, Sip.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Accept it. Just
Yes.
embrace them in
Yes.
Indiana. Embrace it.
Who's
Notre
Vandy?
Dame put 42 on Arkansas at home in the first half.
Vandy plays Alabama. Oh God,
Yeah.
this could be scary. People are talking like Vandy can win that game.
All the pundits are. Everyone says the same thing. I don't know if I can quite take him to win it.
I know.
But, oh wow, what a
Right.
game this is going to be.
Vandy on the road is only 10.5-point dogs to Alabama.
Scary.
That's 2:30 ABC, by the way.
You have to
2:30 ABC.
remember that with Alabama, they gave up 227 yards rushing to Georgia. Georgia rushed it at 7 yards a carry.
Come on,
227 rushing, and they rushed for, I think, right at 3 yards a
Roll
carry.
Tide.
So
What does this show look like on Monday if Vanderbilt has won at Alabama in this seat right here to my left?
This seat might be
'Cause I
empty.
think I know Bill.
it'll be empty.
Bill be
might be
happy.
empty.
I'll be
Oh,
happy.
I might have to take a day off.
Where's
Monday.
Where's
simple.
Steve Pavia at? Yeah, he won't even show. He will no show. There's 100% that he will no show.
What would be the?
I would have a Pavia jersey waiting
Yes.
for you here
What
at
would
the
be the-
station.
What's the other team I don't like?
Indiana.
Yeah. God.
I'll have a Mendoza jersey or I'll have a Pavia jersey for you to
Yes.
don during the show.
Good God. I've come around a little bit on Indy.
Yeah, I think you have to if Vandy beats Alabama. You have to come around on them. You got to give them respect.
Yeah. I guess. We'll see on that. We'll just see. Let's see what that looks like. Don't be texting me during the game.
I'm
either.
going
I don't
to.
want to hear it.
I'm
I
going to
don't
hear.
wanna-
You're
no.
going to hear from me.
Oh, I will tell you what I do. I hope it's like
No.
all of a sudden middle of the third
No,
quarter.
The
Don't
alert
do
sign.
it.
Middle of
Don't
fourth
do
quarter.
it.
Vandy leads by 3.
Yeah,
It's-
zip.
and Bandy's up. Oh, the text will come streaming
Oh
in.
my God, I can't wait.
There will be a streaming coming in.
Oh God.
This will be, just so everyone knows, this will be my very, very last wedding that I ever attend in the fall. This is
Are you making an
back-to-back.
announcement
I'm
right
making an
now?
announcement. There's an announcement.
You
So
should
if
play. Can
anyone
you play
just
breaking
save
news?
the
Stop.
invites.
Play breaking news.
Yes.
I want you to ramp this up. Okay. Ramp it up.
Announcement from the desk of Bill Busch. Breaking news.
Go ahead, Bill.
This will be the last attendance ever for myself. Laura can attend if she wants, but I am no longer attending any weddings in the fall. This is back-to-back weekends, and I'm just like, this can't happen anymore. I got this and I've gotten, and so the announcement is that it's up front. That way, I'm going to know it so that way, when the invite comes in, so I'm going to be like, okay, I'll think, yeah, maybe you can do that. No, I'm not doing
this
it.
is final.
This is final. The final word right now is come down.
All right.
Yes.
You get February through July, maybe
Yes.
mid-August
Yep, all
at the
kinds-
latest.
Yes, all the
That's
time.
it.
Late August is fine. Even that one was rough. My own daughter took me. My own daughter took me away from Iowa State, Kansas
That was
State.
week 0.
It was week 0.
I
I'm sitting there in the hotel
was
trying.
week
I'm
0.
supposed to be at pictures.
Sweating
I'm
bullets.
supposed to be at pictures. I'm trying to see if they can't. If Iowa State can't get a first down
in Dublin.
In
Dads are
Dublin.
really
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
very uncomfortable.
It's gonna be fun. No, I'm missing Iowa
I missed
State.
Iowa
Kansas.
State.
You don't look so well.
God.
Missing football right
How
now.
about think about that one? Think about this happened to Nebraska. So Iowa State's going as a rough game going to Cincinnati. Iowa State lost both their starting corners to blown knees, ACLs.
Last week
What's that?
or when?
One in practice, one during the game.
When?
Last week.
This
Last week.
this little pattern.
And if the one in the practice was this week or last week, both starting corners.
Okay, then
Here
ACLs.
comes Sorsby.
Yeah, that's
And
trouble.
that's trouble. I don't see how they
That's
win
trouble.
that game with your two starting corners
That's
out.
trouble. That's trouble.
What a dramatic
God.
change there would be if that happened at
Oh,
Nebraska.
guys, God, there'll be. What time is that game, by the way?
I
do
think
not
I think it's
text me.
2:30 also.
I think it's a 2:30
Do
game.
not text me. Iowa
I'm
State's
going to
winning
text you
this game.
Vanderbilt.
No.
I'm going to text you Vanderbilt.
If they win this, I don't know how they can win without their two starting corners in. I don't see it.
Good.
That game is that game's at 11 a.m. You can watch
Okay,
part of
watch
this
it,
game.
yeah.
ESPN2.
I watched
Cincy's
it.
still
Yeah.
1.5
Oh
point
man, I hope
favorites.
Iowa State can pull this off. 'Cause I'll be tracking that thing with you so bad.
Iowa
Can't even go to Casey's. That's all I hear about is Iowa
Hey,
State
that
everywhere.
would put them at bowl eligible in early October already at
Oh,
6-0.
stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
The
that's
story-
a
Where
great
they start
achievement.
last
The
year?
story-
8-0, 9-0.
7-0. I think they were
7-0.
7-0.
Great
5
achievement.
It's happening again.
It's kind of hard to do. They did beat Iowa.
You've
They
done
did.
this to yourself with
Yes.
the disdain. We would make this a story if you didn't say in the air how much you hate Iowa State.
Never said that.
You don't
Yes, you
like
did.
Iowa State. You're sick of the
I
story.
didn't like the praise. I was just like, oh, well, yeah, they won some games. Good.
They were 7-0.
They're
It's not just winning
7-0. They're ranked
some.
like 10th.
That's not some.
They
That's
went
all.
they went to the Big 12 title game.
They did. They had a chance.
They were one play from being in the playoffs.
had a chance to play a playoff team, and you hate them.
Damn it.
That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by 738 Ag. You need seed,
Joey.
chemicals, fertilizer, or someone to run the sprayer for you. 738 Ag runs the whole show. Custom application included. Learn more today at 738ag.com. I saw a story. I know it's going to bother part of the stool, but
What?
I didn't write it. I didn't write it.
What?
I didn't write that. Bill Conley, who is a respected big analytics guy for ESPN, does a lot of different rankings of teams. He was doing quarterback rankings. Again, now it's through the first month of the season, which we've all pointed out, not everyone's playing tough games the first 4 games. We know that. But Bill Connolly, ESPN, ranked every Power 4 quarterback 1 month into the season, counting in QBR and the eye test from what he's seen. And this will cause a problem on the show because number 1,
I see where you're going,
in the country is USC's Jaden Maeva per Bill Connolly. Top quarterback.
First of all, I want to make sure this is squared away. I like Maeva a lot.
I like him too,
but I don't love him. No, I don't.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I like him better than Charles.
I don't like him better than a lot because here's the reason why is like, and here's my question: Who wrote this?
This is Bill Connolly, ESPN.
Okay, my first question is going to be to Bill. Have you watched him? How much has he watched him? Has he the eye test? Was it? I caught a little bit of the
analytics.
I caught a little bit of
analytics plus eye test. He's watched some of these games.
Oh, okay.
Now
analytics plus eye test.
Here's his comment. He did a little comment. He says, Maeva was let down by his defense against Illinois on Saturday, but Maeva is comfortably number 1 in total QBR through September, and among QBR qualified quarterbacks, he is one of only 2 to rank in the top 2 in both completion rate and yards per completion. Illinois was comfortably his worst game of the season, and he still threw for 364 with a total QBR of 85.5. Is QBR overrated at all?
See, don't you say? Oh, well, go ahead.
I will. No, don't push back on 365 at Illinois. That's pretty good. Now Illinois defense has not been good.
63
they gave up 63
Indiana.
the game before.
How's Missouri
but
State?
Still, Missouri State. Now their first year in Division I. No, not very good. Who else do they play?
Georgia Southern, not very good.
How's Purdue?
Not
very good.
Michigan State's defense is awful.
So right now, I'm going to push back on that a little bit.
Okay.
They haven't played really anyone, but his numbers are really good.
Yeah, I'm not a hater.
I do not hate him at all. I said I would just take Childs over him.
I'm not a hater. I think stats, as we established yesterday, right now can be very misleading.
Nothing until week 8.
Agree with that.
Nothing until week 8.
It's too early, and I agree with Bill. Just look at the Big Ten stats.
Now, the problem here resides with number 2, which is going to really tick off one more person in the room, not Bill, not me. Number 2, in terms of top quarterbacks in the country, is Diego Pavia at Vanderbilt. Yeah,
he's number
your guy,
2.
Sip. Number
I
2.
talked to a coach in the SEC.
How you're going to hear it?
I talked to a coach in the SEC, and he told me that Pavia is the best player in the country.
Is he?
That's what he says. The best player in the country.
From New Mexico State to Vanderbilt.
Is that coach on the outs? Is he? Has he got some issues?
I just hate this guy.
I mean, I don't understand this. Why do you hate stories?
It's a good story.
He had 0 offers out of high school.
He likes the blue bloods. They're always on top, and likes when the underdogs are always on the bottom. Is that correct?
That doesn't interest you that he had no offers. This guy that everyone's talking about had 0 offers out of high school.
That's cute.
Went to New Mexico military.
It's like Rudy.
First of all,
Not this Rudy.
I mean, think about this. Who goes to a junior college that is military?
Yeah, then he gets his, he does that junior
the
college
loss,
thing.
Roswell. I've been there. Zach Bowman.
Pavia. If he's number 2, give me a break. Give me a break on that.
The comment is from Bill Collins. We don't know if Vandy has the raw explosiveness to survive a brutal upcoming run of opponents with Bama, LSU, Missouri, and Texas. But we do know that Pavia's efficiency has gone from good to ruthless in 2025.
Hold it. What was that word again, Steve? Ruthless.
Fewer
it says. Do you hear that?
Let's see about ruthless on Saturday.
It says fewer negative plays, fewer scrambles, and a 75% completion rate. Ridiculously good, Bill Connolly. On Diego Pavia, Sip's favorite player in this country.
I think what will happen, he'll be found out just to be a cute story on Saturday. I mean, Alabama will do Alabama.
He did beat Bama last year.
I think I heard this correctly this morning on another show. The last 55 games in the SEC, Vanderbilt's been an underdog. 55 games in a row, they've not been chosen to win.
That's
55 in a row.
That's a good stat. That's why he hates them. He doesn't like when the small guy rises up.
I like blue bloods. That's what I like.
You hate
like the Yankees. I like the Yankees.
The Yankees aren't playing Vanderbilt, so let's just move on from that.
All right. Anyway, who's third?
Third is the guy that Bill likes a lot,
Trinidad Chambliss.
from Ole Miss, who was good
Oh.
at Ferris State last year.
Probably stupid story, isn't it, Steve? Came from Division
I
Two.
know. Okay,
Played
No,
in
I
San-
like
How
it.
stupid's
Story.
that?
I like Ole Miss.
Let's talk about everybody. Let's talk about all the 5 stars.
Yeah, the
Let's
ones
not
that are
have
supposed
a,
to
let's
be
not
good.
have a feel-good story.
Yeah, how can you say? I don't understand your hatred of feel-good stories.
I just don't like wannabes.
They want to be good. Why
Yeah.
can't Vanderbilt want to be good? Are they supposed to be terrible forever?
How about the work of the? You want to talk about something that's incredible?
What?
How about the GM
Of Vandy.
of Ole Miss finding Trinidad Chambliss?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
He was like
I
whatever.
totally
He was
agree.
like the 136th quarterback in the. It wasn't even.
I don't even think he started at Ferris State.
I don't think that's accurate. I think he did
Was
start
he
it.
back?
right.
I heard he was a backup
I
at
don't
Ferris
think you
State.
back up at Ferris State
Yeah.
and go to Ole Miss.
I don't think
Sorry.
that's the case. I'm going to
Well,
push
we'll
back on
double
that.
check. This is where I come in.
Let's have a
How
school.
about this? It says regarding Trinidad Chambliss from Bill Conley. Last December, he torched Valdosta State to lead Ferris State to the Division II national title.
Hold on. Let's see.
That means he was probably starting, right?
Well,
Yeah.
at that point,
Well, yeah. Well, we at what point? I didn't say he was always
he won
starting.
the title.
He won the. He was,
He
the
was the
starting quarterback.
quarterback.
You have nothing to stand on here.
Yeah.
It's not like, well, yeah, it's freshman year. He didn't start. Yeah, that doesn't
Okay,
count.
damn, you're right. He didn't start.
Yeah, thanks.
well, maybe
Steve.
the other guy was hurt or something.
Yeah.
Keep looking it up.
I'm
4 is
looking.
Mendoza at Indiana. 5, Dante Moore. Number 6, a name that we have seen already. Brendan Sorsby at Cincinnati. Number 6 per Bill Conley and quarterbacks
Yeah.
with QBR.
We
in the
loved
eye
him.
test.
We did. We loved him.
Yeah, a bad game against Nebraska. He's been really, really, really good ever since.
Sorsby's the real deal.
It says, and he's right. It says Cincinnati is basically one poor pass away, the interception against Nebraska, from being one of the biggest stories of the early season, says Bill Conley on Sorsby in Cincinnati.
They're going to win this game. They're going to beat Iowa State.
Jeez.
And Sip will be very happy.
Yes.
I don't. Yeah.
They're a different team. Also, the receivers have gotten a little bit more on the same page.
Gotten better.
They're a different
Yep.
team than what Nebraska played. Still, though, that'll be a huge win for Nebraska as it progresses. If they end up being a 9-win team, that it still counts when you beat them. Doesn't matter when you beat them; it just counts that you beat them.
Absolutely.
For those curious, where is Dylan Raiola in these rankings? He is number 25. Here's the comment from Bill Conley. Raiola's 76% completion rate ranks 4th nationally, and his 11-to-1 TD to interception ratio is pretty sexy. But he somehow takes forever to throw, 2.89 seconds on average, which is 108th in the country. Extremely short passes, 6.2 air yards per attempt. That's 123rd, and takes a lot of sacks in the process. 28.6% sacks to pressures, which is 119th. Still, the Huskers rank 16th in points per drive and 9th in success rate. So he's doing something right.
Absolutely.
Trinidad
Takes forever to throw.
Chambliss,
Yes.
Chat GBT. In 2024, he became the primary starter after an injury to a teammate and led the team to a national championship.
They got it right, though.
After an injury. He wasn't even the starter to start the season.
No, but you made
That's
it
why
sound,
it's even
you made
better
it sound
story
as if
then.
he was the backup quarterback at Ferris, and they went and took him out of the.
That's
board.
why it's even a better story. It wasn't even the starting quarterback.
yeah.
before
Once
the season.
again,
Now
I was
he's
right.
number
You
3.
were wrong.
There's no
Once
no.
again.
You had him as not being the starter at the end of the year. So he was the backup. You said
Once again.
So at one point in time, everyone was a backup.
That's true.
Jake agrees with Bill.
Yes,
Shock.
yes, yes.
No, I just said he's been a great story. I like good stories. I don't know why you don't like good stories.
Shocking.
It's sad to me. It's sad to me that you don't like good
I
stories
like
in
Chambliss.
sports.
I like Chambliss.
It didn't sound like you did. You
No,
tried
you
to take
didn't.
a shot saying why he wasn't starting
You
quarterback
don't like anything,
last year.
Steve.
He likes Alabama. Roll
Yeah.
Tide.
You were wrong. I was right once again.
Any thoughts on the numbers about Raiola? 2.89 seconds to throw, 108th in the country. Short passes, 6.2 air yards per attempt, 123rd, and of course a high sack rate.
It's pretty amazing all the different stats that are now available. Those type of things. That would be something like 20 years ago was not even mentioned.
I can't.
Well, he holds on the ball. Well, how long does he hold it? 2.89. That's his average.
Wait, it's like
No
100
one has said that in a million years.
No, baseball's that way too. I don't want to
Yeah.
get into a baseball discussion, but I don't even recognize the stats in baseball anymore. It used to be pitcher, win-loss,
Yes.
ERA.
Yeah, that was it.
Now it's I don't know what
no,
they're
it's not
talking
like
about.
that. Yeah,
But anyway, Dylan, is there 24 quarterbacks better than Dylan Raiola?
Per Bill Conley, yes. And the guy we like,
Per-
Josh Hoover, is number 23. We like Josh Hoover at TCU. 23rd.
boy, I tell you
Low.
one thing. They being TCU, they hit a guy in the chest. It's going to be a touchdown. bounces off his chest. Arizona State. I mean, he was going to kind of end the game. Arizona State intercepts it, bouncing off his chest. They end up winning it in a wild one. TCU had every chance to win that game, and they just absolutely just threw it away.
It's TCU.
But yeah, Hoover's impressive, but he wasn't in the
TCU's
end of that
3-1.
game. He wasn't in the end of that game. Tell you who was impressive. Where's he at?
Go.
Where's Arizona State's quarterback?
Sam Levitt.
Yeah,
God,
where is he?
He was
I'm
so
thrilled to
good.
see him. I don't.
He was so good against TCU.
Has he dropped off a
Sam
little
Levitt.
bit?
No, no, he
He's
hasn't.
lower than Dylan in this list.
He's not in the top 25.
He's number 31. 31.
Man, can he run?
Now it says after an offseason of pretty big hype, Levitt stumbled out of the gate, but he has picked up steam since.
Yeah, he looked good.
First 2 games bad. Last 3 games really, really good.
Oh,
for
that-
Phil Conley.
That was a rough loss for TCU. They should be 4-0.
Oh, absolutely. They absolutely blew it.
Because they had beaten SMU and at North Carolina.
Aiden Childs 33 on this list.
Oh,
Top quarterback. So my Ava 1, Childs 33. Early.
Oh, God,
it's
that
early.
hurts me.
It's
That-
early.
that hurts me. That hurts bad with Sean. Don't
Don't-
make. He does not need to see.
Hey,
this.
I'm going to guess he's already read this article and probably is going to bring it up to you. But it's one person's opinion with some facts. Early season.
Just remember
data.
our last
early
Just
season.
remember our
data.
last quarterback thing we went over last week.
I'm not doing that list ever.
That
again.
one was one we couldn't.
That
do.
one's a
That
joke.
was another list also that was like we were appalled at.
That was a joke.
That list
You
doesn't
guys
make
going
any
from like
sense.
3rd to 50 to 1 week is just stupid. So this one's not going like that. But that's Bill Conley's quarterback rankings. Before we get to break, you are hungry for breakfast,
I
brunch,
am.
or lunch in the downtown Lincoln area. Where might you send the Breakers today?
Well, they've been open for 7 minutes. I'll tell you that. The Bird.
The Bird, early
Early.
Bird, 19th and K, open every day from 6:30 to 2. I'm talking 7 days a week. 6:30.
Hold it.
to
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
What about Sunday?
That's 7 days a week. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
That's part-
that'd be a big
That's
part
Tuesday.
of it.
That's Saturday.
Yeah.
That's Wednesday. Every
Didn't
single
know they were
day.
open on Sunday.
They're open Sundays. And you can stop by and get everything from breakfast nachos,
Nachos.
breakfast tacos. We're talking a variety of waffles, French toast, pancakes. I said that we're pancakes.
Pa-
not
yeah,
pancakes.
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 All right.
Pancakes.
It's
And
like you're selling them at the Memorial Stadium. Hot pancakes. Here, right here. Got your pancakes.
God, that sounds good.
I went in sales mode there.
God,
Yeah.
that would be fun.
That
wouldn't
is
it?
incredible.
Imagine all of a sudden you're just sitting there like that, and at a game, and all of a sudden just get some hot pancakes.
Oh my God.
That'd be
Just
awesome.
whip them to you.
Yeah,
like
that'd
a
be
frisbee.
awesome.
I don't think you whip them,
Whip
but
them
maybe
like
in
a frisbee.
styrofoam.
Styrofoam, like McDonald's does,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
God, there's an idea.
there's an idea. Anyway,
Please don't forget, though, also at the Bird, the world famous hash holes. Stop by today. They're open right now. Go get some breakfast, brunch, or lunch at Early Bird, 19th and K. When we come back, where will your remote be this night with all the football and baseball games? What are you watching this evening, Breakers? That's next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Hi, I'm Sarai, your personal banker here at Midwest Bank. I'm proud to serve our community in English and in Espanol because everyone deserves a banker who understands them. This Hispanic Heritage Month, we're celebrating the traditions, values, and dreams that make our community strong. Whether you're opening your first account, planning for the future, or growing your business, estoy aquí para ayudarle a alcanzar sus metas. I'm here to help you reach your goals. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Here at Aspen Builders, our company is building more homes today than I thought we would ever build.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, I am just shocked at how strong our market is here in Lincoln and at Aspen Builders. We're probably helping people right now more than ever get into a new home. We've been able to find pieces of ground we can develop affordably and keep our lot prices down a little bit. I think with our volume discounts and our office staff, 35 years of experience, we figure out a plan that's going to work great for you. We make it perfect. We make it fit your price range. All of this is part of the reason we're so busy.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Looking for someone to clean out your gutters or aerate your yard this fall? Call Isaac at Woida Outdoor Solutions today at 402-607-9154. Get your gutters cleaned today with a phone call to Woida Outdoor Solutions at 402-607-9154. If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Gary with Gary Michaels Clothiers Lincoln. I'm here to tell you about our custom shirt program. When you come into the store, we measure your chest, mid-waist, and sleeve length. Enter the measurements in an app, and we create your data fit size. You then try on one of our 99 data fit shirts for the proper fit. After that, pick out the fabric, collar, cuff, placket, and in roughly 2 weeks, your shirts are delivered at the same cost of buying off the rack. And by the way, the neck fits too. Gary Michaels Custom Shirts at 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Blake Farm Outfitters, and we're all about equipping the modern farmer. Our team is Nebraska's go-to for precision planting, SurePoint liquid systems, green eye spot spray, and more. So whether you're considering an equipment upgrade, adding new tech, or just need a trained eye to service what you have, check us out. Creep on us at BlakeFarmOutfitters.com and get connected with our team of experts. We're excited to help you find what's next. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
From the capital to castles, starting this December, fly nonstop from Lincoln to Orlando with service from Breeze Airways. That's right, nonstop flights to Orlando out of LNK are starting this December. You're now just a flight away from Disney World, Universal Studios, Legoland, and the Space Coast. Stretch out and relax on Breeze with complimentary family seating. Book your magical getaway now at LincolnAirport.com. LNK, make flying easy.
Comfort food, but make it vegan. At Rutabagas, they're serving all your crave-worthy classics. Mac and cheese, loaded nachos, Philly cheesesteaks, all 100% plant-powered and 100% delicious. Catch them at their cozy spot at 70th and Vine, or find their food truck rolling through the streets of Lincoln. So whether you're vegan, veg curious, or just hungry for comfort food with a twist, Rutabagas has a plate waiting for you. Find them on Instagram for their food truck location and specials. Rutabagas, where comfort meets compassion.
Hey, Husker fans, Max 10 is turning up the excitement this season. They're giving away a pair of Husker volleyball tickets, and every time you tan, you're entered to win. Experience the 2025 season tour featuring high-pressure tanning, rejuvenating red light therapy, and flawless spray tanning, all for just $20.25. Look good, feel amazing, and cheer on the Lady Huskers in style. Max Tan, take it to the max.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
This,
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're wanting to get a nice meal outside of Lincoln, maybe down Highway 6 toward Ashland.
What direction would that be, Jay?
That'd be to the east.
Due east.
Yeah,
Due
due
east.
east.
If you want to go due east of Lincoln.
On Highway 6.
Pleasant. 6.
In Ashland. That, of course, would be our friend Phil at Ruhlman Steakhouse.
Philman.
It's open. It's Wednesday through Sunday. Today's Thursday. So they're open for lunch and dinner. Please stop by. Get one of their wonderful steak options. Sip likes the sirloin. I've had the filet there several times. It's good. New York strip ribeye also available.
You want to get out there and
Cookie
enjoy
skillet.
that outdoor patio in the back.
Yes.
The covered patio. You don't get this time in October, this kind of weather.
You
This
still
is
do
normal. Oh, yeah. Phil still got that thing rolling.
Hey, what is your steak of choice, by the way?
What's that? The New York strip. The New York strip.
Very definitive.
100%. I'd never vary from that. That would be it.
The strip is good.
Yeah. I like the strip.
Okay. Very definitive.
Yes.
Do you always order the sirloin there?
Mm-hmm. I mean, usually sirloin anywhere I go.
Sirloin's good.
Yeah. I'll try.
And we
this.
talked about did any breakers there remember this place I mentioned to Steve, the Sirloin Stockade.
Where was this at?
Whereabouts was it?
I'm trying to think. The Sirloin, and it was kind of like a sizzler.
Yeah,
it's kind of what it was. It was a sizzler.
I like the
type
name.
thing. The Sirloin Stockade, and it had a giant cow on it. Yeah, yeah, it had a giant cow.
Where was this?
Time you see a giant cow like that?
Go.
There's a
in there.
meat market in Aurora. It's got a giant cow on it. What's the name of that, breakers? Let me know. It's a giant cow. It's just off of Main Street. It's really cool.
Please can you let us indulge in this a little bit? Where was Sizzler? It was up on. My recollection was it was on East O, around where Barnes and Noble is.
That's 100% where I think it is. Yeah, I agree.
By the Hy-Vee there.
Maybe a little bit further than that. I don't know.
Further east?
Maybe further east. Maybe a little bit.
Did you go in there?
I've been in there before. It's been
So
a long
what is it,
time.
like by Cheddar's then, or what? Where Cheddar's is at?
Yeah, somewhere. I think that's help us out, Lincoln. I don't know.
I mean, that'd be just east of Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, it'd be about
the Cheddar's, the Cheddar's area for Sizzler.
Yeah, I definitely went in there. I know I went in there more than once. I can vaguely remember it. I mean,
there's always a giant bowl of pudding, which I always enjoyed,
and it was green.
Yeah,
yeah. All right, sorry, we indulged.
Ruhlman Steakhouse. Please go see Phil and the team. Highway
Anyway,
6
don't go
in
to
Ashland.
Sizzler. Don't go to Sirloin Stockade. Go to Phil's.
I don't even know where the
because they're not
nearest
open anymore, sadly. But Ruhlman's is open for you. Check
Yeah,
it
they
out.
ran him out of business.
He did. That's what Phil's doing.
Yes.
So good. People just are closing left and right for Phil.
Phil has, imagine that. Phil can get availability of getting steaks, which he gets from Keneally beef, obviously. But right now, it's like I can't compete with Phil. So
I'm sure
their
there's that.
steakhouse is shutting down left and right.
There's that sentiment's out there.
Yeah.
Dennis says it was where Parker's is at on East Oak, 84th and O. No,
Was it that far? Was it that far?
Sizzler at 84th.
It definitely wasn't on that
street.
side of the road. It was on the
Well,
north
maybe.
side.
I think it's on the north side, but I don't know. I'm not going to push back to our
I'm pushing back. I remember it was not where Parker's is. If I'm wrong on that, I'll fess up. I'm having a rough show today.
People are saying 70th and O for Sizzler.
Yeah, it's not Bill, not on the south side.
I think it's north side.
Yeah, it was. It was.
40,
Anyway.
was it by 48th and Vine possibly?
No.
By the U-Haul up there?
No.
Popeye?
No, 100% no on
People have no idea where the damn Sizzler was at.
No, it wasn't. I know what you.
Could someone go to Chat GPT? See if they can find that.
could.
Where was the Sizzler?
Where was the
Well, here,
Sizzler
I'll
at
do
in
it.
Lincoln?
I'll do it. I can do this. Hold on. Just you guys talk. Talk
About
amongst
sports?
yourself.
What scares me is that everybody has a different thought.
No,
where is that?
They're throwing stuff out.
There is not a consistent thought of like the 10 that came in of where Sizzler was at. That concerns me. Did people ever eat the Sizzler? Because apparently they did not.
I'll be surprised if Chat GPT.
Someone else says it's where Parker's was at 84th and no. I
don't think so.
Well, let's not hang on now. You're attacking the breakers.
I
pretty
am
hard.
a little bit. I'm having
Did every place, Steve, have an apple crisp? It seemed like everyone had an apple crisp. They almost all had soft serve ice cream.
Oh, I had 100% soft serve.
So if they had, I think there's always an apple crisp at all places.
Okay, I'm hearing that maybe it was Bonanza where Parker's is at 84th.
That makes more sense.
Another great one.
Sizzler apparently was right across from Wings of Rings, right by Best Buy, like 68th and O area.
It was
There's
on the
the
other
scooters
side,
there.
though.
Yeah, south side of the road.
Bonanza.
South side.
No, it was on the north side.
Okay.
They're saying
People
south
are
side.
saying
I'm going
south
to trust them if they say that. Bonanza, another incredible steak feed place.
Columbus had a Bonanza.
Yes.
People are saying that it turned into the Hooters. That was just
That
south.
could be right.
But that was the south side. That was over
Oh,
by
here
South
we go.
side?
Oh
by
God.
Best Buy.
Chat
GPT.
GPT.
Nailed it.
Unbelievable.
Well, give it to us. Read it.
The question was, where was Sizzler located in Lincoln when it was open? That was the question
Okay.
of Chat GPT.
Good question. Good typing.
Thank you for the correct typing.
Yeah.
The old Sizzler in Lincoln, this is the answer. The old Sizzler in Lincoln was located at 68th and O Street in the building that later housed Hooters.
That south side though.
Yeah, that's south side.
You thought it was north.
No, Hooters was on the south side.
I know.
Yeah.
I said it was across from Wings and Rings to
No,
the
Hooters
south.
was on the north side. Hooters was on the
No,
north
it
side.
wasn't.
Yeah. Or no, you're right.
It was on the south side.
Oh God, I was thinking about
It was right-
Guitars and Cadillac.
There's like a scooter. There's a scooters there.
Yes.
Guitars Cadillac, another place to go. It'd be fun to go to.
was wrong on this. And more recently, Scooters and Beauty First. Yeah.
We know exactly where it's at.
Okay, thank you.
We got to figure out. Now I can see a Sizzler there right now. I can see it.
God dang
And just envision it.
Bonanza.
84th and no for that
Okay,
one.
good job. We're done with that.
Okay.
Okay. Tonight, we got some. We mentioned this earlier, but we got options to watch. Sam Houston plays football against New Mexico State.
Okay,
Former
Bill?
place of Bill coaching
So
New Mexico State.
Oh, New Mexico State. How are they playing?
They're 2-2.
2-2. Got beat by New Mexico. That was one of Shin Daddy's picks last week. He picked New Mexico. Again, he's making money for people left and right. But New Mexico State's it's at New Mexico State.
It is.
I want to check that out because I love that little stadium. You walk down into it.
You've coached there
4 years.
God.
Yeah.
This is
So that's
Las
in
Cruces.
Las Cruces.
Which my buddy said he called it Lost Causes. Was the name of the town he called Lost Causes. It was like I told you, it was like dog years. I coached here for 4. That was like 16 years.
This is quite a story.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Sam Houston 0-4 at New Mexico State. Sam Houston's a 2.5-point favorite.
Oh,
I can
No.
I'm looking at Sam Houston State 2.5-point favorite tonight.
Breakers, if you want to cash in, this is an easy one.
That's 0-4 on the road.
Yeah, I'm telling you, New Mexico State.
We got Rams Niners also on Thursday Night Football, and then we mentioned there's 3 deciding games in the wild card round. Tigers Guardians game 3, Cubs Padres game 3, and Red Sox Yankees game 3. Where's your remote going tonight?
Oh, Red Sox Yankees 100%. Not even close.
And that starts about 4:00 maybe.
Perfect time.
Look at the time on that.
I tell you one thing. I remember
7 o'clock. It's at 7, right in the middle of these games.
I remember back in the day, and I know it's happening right now currently, but I remember playoff games in the afternoon. I thought was just incredible.
Well, they're doing it right now.
Yeah, I know.
They
That's what I mean. But that's incredible. But when I get what was more incredible was when that was happening, you were deep in the playoffs because you started deep in the playoffs. Only 4 teams made it back in our day. That was it. The champion.
Better times.
Jake, think about that. There's times
you couldn't sneak
when
in.
it was basically over for you at the All-Star break in July. It's like, can we win this thing? No, but maybe we can still be alive in the wild card. No, there's no wild card. Thank you, MLB, for making it interesting because these games right now that would never have existed are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
That's awesome. Makes things way like how many teams make the playoffs now?
7 and no 6 in each league.
6 in each league.
Yep.
Yeah, so 12.
Three division winners, 3 wild cards.
So just think about that for a second. There used to be just 4 teams that made it. That was it. Had to win your division, and that was it. And sometimes you're up 24 games, and it's like, okay, this is over. What are you guys playing for? Absolutely nothing. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that in football like that? Who makes it? Just the 4 champ. That's it.
But it still held our interest for some reason.
A little bit.
Tigers Guardians 2 o'clock on ABC.
That's a good
Padres Cubs 4 p.m. ESPN, and Red Sox Yankees 7 p.m. on ESPN. Winners move on.
The thing that freaks me out the most about Yankee Stadium, which was I went to several games there and I was at Rutgers.
God dang it! Seriously?
Yeah, it was really cool. But even at that time, you'd look down and you still see it now. The insane, awesome corporate seats that are empty.
That sucks.
You'll see it. You'll see it tonight. Yeah. There'll be seats that are not because it's like someone has paid $500,000 for those seats. They're just not using them.
And you'll see like the whole stadium on its feet except for those seats.
Yeah,
and they're like looking at their phone.
Yeah.
I'm at a baseball game.
No, but the Yankees fans are incredible. The Yankees fans are incredible.
7 p.m.
They're a blue blood.
Yankees Red Sox.
You know what I saw the other day that bothered me though is like they were showing people what they were wearing. People were in tank tops and shorts. in the postseason. It's supposed to be cold. I went cold.
It was brisk last night.
Was it
It
brisk?
got in the 60s last night.
That's not brisk.
It was windy.
He wants 40s.
I want 40s.
It's
I want
snow flurries.
I want some flurries. I want to see flurries.
That's not for a little bit.
Does he
now.
ask for too much for that?
I really
Come
want
on.
Detroit to win after
That's possible.
what they went through. Oh
Well,
man.
Rick Heyman's Song of the Day is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
I love Nebraska Pick 3. It's the Nebraska Lottery's very best game, and nothing could ever change my mind. What if I told you there's now a Nebraska Pick 4? Say what? It costs just $1 to play. There's a $6,000 top prize with drawings every day, and you could choose from 6 different bet types. What would you say to that? I love Nebraska Pick 4. It's the Nebraska Lottery's very best game, and nothing could ever change my mind. Thought so. Straight bet top prize odds 1 in 10,000.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now through October 5th, enjoy 8-ounce USDA choice bacon-wrapped sirloins for $5.88 each. All-natural boneless chicken breast, $2.99 per pound. Fresh pork sausage, $2.49 per pound. And fresh salmon fillets for $9.99 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
I'm Kirk Herbstreit, and today I'm eating Raising Cane's.
Herbstreit's in the drive-thru again. Oh, hey, Kirk. What can I get you today?
I want a solid bench of 4 chicken fingers that are real difference makers. Crinkle cut fries with dynamic ridge patterns, Texas toast, and cane sauce with an air of smugness that comes from knowing you're the best. Now back to you, Todd.
So the usual.
Make Raising Cane's part of your game day lineup. One love.
The temperature and leaves are falling daily, so that means it's time for a new pair of shoes for the fall season from Brown's Shoe Fit. Now through October 31st, take $15 off any regularly priced fall shoes and boots. Brands like Keen, Oboz, Echo, Taos, and Atrex all $15 off. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details. This is the sale you've all been waiting for, so get down to Brown's Shoe Fit on 66th and Q.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Comfort food, but make it vegan. At Rutabagas, they're serving all your crave-worthy classics. Mac and cheese, loaded nachos, Philly cheesesteaks, all 100% plant-powered and 100% delicious. Catch them at their cozy spot at 70th and Vine, or find their food truck rolling through the streets of Lincoln. So whether you're vegan, veg curious, or just hungry for comfort food with a twist, Rutabagas has a plate waiting for you. Find them on Instagram for their food truck location and specials. Rutabagas, where comfort meets compassion.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready to transform your body and your life in just 10 weeks? At Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, our kickboxing challenge combines heart-pumping cardio, strength training, and proven nutrition coaching to deliver real results. lose fat, gain strength, and feel more confident than ever. Spots are limited. Don't wait. Join the Next Barrels 10-week challenge starting October 11th and take the first swing towards a healthier, stronger you. Barrels Extreme Body Shaping, results, not excuses. Join today, fxblincoln.com. That's fxblincoln.com.
Austin Norman here. Join me and Jay Foreman for Old School, live from Cornhusker Bank at 83rd and O this Friday for their Customer Appreciation Tailgate Party. Larry the Cable Guy will join us during the show, and there's free food and refreshments. We'll be out there for the show starting at 3. You're invited to join us from 4 to 6 p.m. this Friday for Cornhusker Bank's Customer Appreciation Tailgate Party, only at Cornhusker Bank on 83rd and O. Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now.
Okay.
You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. They didn't have that then. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket.
Once again, your song of the day from 1976, Heartless by Heart. 464-5685. 1 is bad. 10 is good. Text your rating on Rick Heyman's Sartor Heyman Jewelers Song of the Day. Sip, you're going first today.
Yeah, I'm mildly intrigued by that song. It struck me a little bit as forced. Like they are forcing it a little bit.
They had to get a song on an album, and someone had to write it, and they had a couple hours. It's kind of how it
I
looked.
think that's more like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Easy, Jake.
Yeah.
No, that song used to get airplay. Do you remember?
No, yeah, I vaguely remember it. It was always
not a lot of airplay.
Not a lot of airplay, and not a lot of times it was like, hey, pop that Heart 8-track in.
Heart had some great songs though, and Jake, that did get a little airplay.
What year, Jake?
1976, which is what?
Better Times.
I'm not sure that the song was Better
I think,
Times.
Bill, you would agree it was kind of funky in a way.
There's kind of a little, there's a little part of it that kind of like, but I only like the instrumental part.
Yeah. I'm going 715.
Whoa. Okay.
He so made that up. That is just like
I'll be very honest with my score when we get to it.
Do not make faces like that.
It's not horrific. It's not horrific, Rick. Doesn't move the needle much. It's going to be a 4994.
Bill, can I just say this? I'm a Heart fan. I like Heart.
That song is a 1.2.
Oh,
1-2.
1-2
Sorry,
for
Rick.
Jake.
I can't.
It doesn't do much for me. It's
do
not
a single
walked up.
thing for me at all.
Yeah. Steve gave a fake
I'm
number.
just trying to be real here.
Yeah, Steve gave a
I
fake
like
number.
Hart. I like him.
I'm going. Is Rudy going to go below a
I think
1-2
Rudy's going to be a
or not?
6'9". 6'1".
6'3". Great
Okay.
vocalist and lead singer, he says. But,
They have
There was some vocals there.
Yeah, vocals is real. Thank you, Rudy.
Well, we're now joined
That was
by
not a fake.
Rick Heyman. Rick, good morning. I didn't like the song, but Sip did today.
Well, I missed Rudy's score there.
6.3.
6-3.
Okay, good. Well, this is goes out to Jennifer and hubby. They've asked me for Heart.
Okay.
And I'll explain a little bit about this song and this band here in a second. But we got all 45 seconds of that song, so thanks
That's
for that,
a minute
Jake.
and 20 seconds, Rick.
Yeah, Rick, I
Okay.
got to push back on you on that one.
I
Jake gave it a good run.
I played the whole.
Ever since we got
amount.
kicked off of Spotify forever, we've given it a good run.
Okay. All right.
you, Bill.
Well,
Thank you, Bill.
the intro is awesome, and the part after that part is awesome. So you kind of, back in those days, you had to listen to the whole song. That's why we had what were called record albums. So you listen to the entire song, and then you listen to the next song and the next song and so forth. But a little different today. Okay. Great. I almost forgot to call in. I was so enthralled with the conversation this morning.
With
which
Sizzler?
was fun.
Did you go to
You
Sizzler?
guys.
Sizzler and Bonanza.
Yeah, the
Rick?
steakhouses. You know, I used to go to Mr. Steak. Do you remember that? That was in the about this time, mid 70s, maybe. It was over there on O Street, across the street from the Cooper Theater, where the Schlotzky's was for a while, and I don't remember what's there now. South side of O Street. And they had a steak and lobster deal on Friday nights for $9.99.
Okay.
That sounds delightful.
Sounds delicious.
Okay,
You got a steak and a lobster tail and a salad
Big
and a
Mac,
baked
yeah.
potato.
Can't go to McDonald's for that.
Unbelievable.
Things have changed, sadly.
Can't go to Schlotzsky's
And by
for
the
that.
way, I finally went to Early Bird. I had a meeting there, and I didn't realize hash holes. We each ordered hash holes and an egg. I didn't know that you got like 7
gotta
hash
share
holes
that.
that come out in a bowl.
Yeah, that's a shared appetizer, Rick. That's not your own thing.
Oh my Lord!
It's a lot of
It's
food.
like potato meatballs in a bowl.
If you ate 7 of those, you couldn't have. You had to roll you out of that place.
I had one, and I took the rest down to the shop guys, and they mowed them down in about 10 seconds. So they were fabulous.
Good job, Ray.
Great stuff. Okay. Let's talk about this. Hopefully Jennifer and hubby are listening
They are.
today.
I
It
will.
was the second Heart record called Magazine. The first record was a smash hit, huge hit, had Barracuda and all them on it. And they came out of nowhere. This was a Seattle band, Heart. And if you listen to this closely and all their stuff, early stuff, Roger Fisher, who was the guitar player and boyfriend of Ann Wilson, the lead singer, he was one of their key songwriters, one of the great guitar players of the 70s that you don't hear much about. And the guitar work on most of these songs is just spectacular. And people think it's Nancy, the sister, but she mainly just played rhythm. He was the one that wrote a lot of these songs and developed these riffs. So incredible. And Heart is, I'm going to tell you a little story about them real quick here. They had 3 or 4 records and they were huge, huge hits, all of them. And all of a sudden they kind of fell apart. And nobody could understand why. And the record companies were dumping them. And my wife and I went and saw Heart in, I think it was 85 at Pershing. And at that time, they were rudderless. They were kind of lost. People thought they were done. They had a curtain in Pershing walled down. You know how they used to pull up a curtain so that half of the whole auditorium was you couldn't see it. And we were in like the 4th or 5th row. and I think there was maybe 1,000 people there at most. And that's right when their next album came out, and they got a new record deal. They got rid of all the band members, and they got a new band, and they got some new songwriting. And about 6 months after that, same thing with this. This is what happened with Fleetwood Mac and Rumors. There was nobody there. Heart, there was nobody there. And right after this, 6 months later, that record hit, and they became humongous again. They had 2 full careers. So what a band. And in my band days, I used to play up in the Northwest a lot. We played a lot of the same bars and clubs that they used to play in. They had all their stuff they wrote on the walls, in the green room, the dressing rooms and everything. So I'm a little bit touched because I got to be around where they were. We used to play. And by the way, when they first started, they were a Led Zeppelin cover band.
Wow.
Because nobody could sing those high parts.
Okay.
Except for Ann Wilson, who to this day is probably one of the greatest rock and roll lead singers of any band, of any era, and she happens to be a female. So,
okay.
With that in mind, we are going to go to Stump Sippers.
Here we go.
Whoever's first.
Sips first. Go ahead, Sips.
First.
Has Heart had more or less than 19 top 40 singles?
Top 40. Was that a top 40 single, by the way? That song?
Yes, it was. I think it was number 8 or something.
Hello. I'll say they've had over 40.
You get a diamond. Excuse me. It was brilliant. Not 40, 19.
19.
And the number was 20, but we'll give it to you anyway.
You got it right, though.
We think you got it right.
You got it right. That's
Let's listen to the questions next time.
Incidentally, they've sold over 50 million records. 50 million.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for that.
Coach, were the Wilson sisters rated better or worse than number 30 in the world's greatest women of rock and roll, according to VH1 in the year of 2000? Were they better,
much better,
higher, or lower than number 30?
Higher, much better. They were in the teens.
You get a CZ, they were number 40.
Wow. You kind of set us up there, Rick. You said they were the greatest lead singer ever.
And then they're 40.
They're 40.
Which one are they?
Well, I'm not VH1, so in my opinion, they're probably number 2 or 3.
Okay. All right. That's some disparity there.
And for everybody, are they or are they not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
100
Yes. In.
All Diamonds 2013.
Brilliant. 2015.
2015.
2013. Heart. Rick, what's happening right now at Sauter Heyman Jewelers?
Sauter Heyman were 120 years old for 2-3 more months. Go to our website. We're 4 generations of excellence in the state of Nebraska. We're giving away gift cards every single day for $120. We're giving away a 1.20 carat spectacular Heartland diamond. If you haven't heard about it, go to the website and register. The best thing to do is follow Sauter Heyman on Facebook and Instagram, because all of that stuff is out there every day. Hey, we've got Husker jewelry. We've got diamonds. We've got watches. We've got the greatest shop in the country, well known in the industry. I think our average jeweler, our master jeweler, has been with us 25 years. You don't see that in any other business. So check us out, SauterHeyman.com. Best of for decades. Breakers get 10% off. If you mention the show when you come in or online, put the word ticket with a capital T. I'll post more interesting, great things about the Spectacular Heart. That's to you, Jennifer and Brad. Check us out at SauterHeyman.com. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Rick. See you, Rick. That's Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, which is Heartless by Heart from 1976. Better Times.
Better times.
Better times. Yep. Hour 2 is next. We're really breaking the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Hi, I'm Sarai, your personal banker here at Midwest Bank. I'm proud to serve our community in English and in Espanol because everyone deserves a banker who understands them. This Hispanic Heritage Month, we're celebrating the traditions, values, and dreams that make our community strong. Whether you're opening your first account, planning for the future, or growing your business, estoy aquí para ayudarle a alcanzar sus metas. I'm here to help you reach your goals. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
Trendy or traditional, Gary Michaels Clothiers specializes in men's tailored clothing. Off the rack or custom made to measure, there is simply no better shopping experience. Offering designer furnishings, sportswear, shoes, outerwear, and accessories for a man always concerned at looking his best. With world-class tailoring and personal service, all makes Gary Michaels Clothiers Nebraska's premier store for men. Come visit us now at Village Gardens, south of 56th and Pine Lake Road in Lincoln.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com. Austin Norman here. Join me and Jay Foreman for Old School, live from Cornhusker Bank at 83rd and O this Friday for their Customer Appreciation Tailgate Party. Larry the Cable Guy will join us during the show, and there's free food and refreshments. We'll be out there for the show starting at 3. You're invited to join us from 4 to 6 p.m. this Friday for Cornhusker Bank's Customer Appreciation Tailgate Party, only at Cornhusker Bank on 83rd and O. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking top models from Can-Am, Kawasaki, Honda, Polaris, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Indian Motorcycle, Sea-Doo, and Triton trailers. Score big on our massive selection of Can-Am side-by-sides with rebates up to $3,000 on select in-stock models. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered all under one roof with a large selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, and personal watercraft at their 27th and I-80 location. They can't wait to get you set up for football season.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage, from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Do you want boots that actually feel good on your feet? Meindl delivers premium German-engineered comfort, brought to you right here from Nebraska. Built tough for trails, fields, and everyday wear, and backed by Meindl's Comfort Promise, so you can try them on with confidence. Use promo code THETICKET at MeindlUSA.com, spelled MEINDL, for free shipping. That's MeindlUSA.com. Meindl, comfort you have to feel to believe.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Busch Farm Outfitters, and we're all about equipping the modern farmer. Our team is Nebraska's go-to for precision planting, SurePoint liquid systems, Green Eye spot spray, and more. So whether you're considering an equipment upgrade, adding new tech, or just need a trained eye to service what you have, check us out. Creep on us at BoyckFarmOutfitters.com and get connected with our team of experts. We're excited to help you find what's next. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital. Your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agriculture storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post-frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans and I'm not the Titans. So I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Hour 2, as always, sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Location in South Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane, also at 70th and Pioneers. And what does Shin Daddy have going on today in Creighton, Bill?
Just a fun day for the staff. It's nothing that big. They're doing Jersey Thursday.
That's big.
Doing Jersey Thursday. And Shin Daddy's favorite team is what?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins. So everyone's wearing Dolphins jerseys today.
Nice.
Yeah, Shin Daddy is wearing Don Strock. They got David Woodley, Jim Kick, Paul Warfield, Nick Bonacani, Gary Premium.
Better
and
times.
So better times.
You mean better times?
Better times. It's going back, 70s, 80s Dolphins.
I don't remember Woodley.
Woodley took him to the Super Bowl.
Miami has a dolphin.
On a loop. Loop it.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
Like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins.
For you, Shin Daddy. On a loop today at the bank.
On the loop.
That's like
Imagine
torture.
that looping when you
That's like torture.
That would be unbelievable.
That would be torture, actually.
Is that a Jim Kick jersey you're wearing?
Turn that down, please, Jimmy.
You can't start
You
on a
can't
loop.
turn it down, loop it up.
I can't hear you.
Get a photo of Garo, your premium in the 70s. It's incredible. He's bald and just it's hair around the and then incredible sideburns.
Yeah. He wasn't totally bald.
No, not totally bald.
Just on top.
Just on top.
He had this. He had the crown,
just the crown,
or whatever you call that.
Yeah. So they have a lot of Dolphins. So jerseys will be worn today,
and that will be playing in the background.
Fun day, and that song playing in the background.
That would be torture after about
Imagine about
2
noon.
minutes. 2 minutes to be tortured.
I'll send the ladies, Shin Daddy, please. I've heard that. I've heard that over 4,000 times.
His workers will boycott.
They would
make it stop.
Make it stop.
So Dolphins jerseys from the 70s.
From the 70s,
Love it.
yes, 70s and 80s. Today. Woodley.
Yeah.
Yes. Took him to the Super Bowl.
We got a picture. There was a legitimate Jersey Day at Seward Middle School yesterday.
Okay.
Really?
And someone said this poor guy's in for a miserable sports lifetime. It's a Dan Marino jersey if a kid in middle school at Seward. I do feel bad for
That'd
that
be
kid.
fun. We never wore this. Didn't happen in our age, Jake. Me and Steve never wore jerseys like with their name on it. I never wore.
Now, when did that start?
I had an Earl Campbell. It was more of a shirt type jersey, but it didn't have his name on it or anything. It was just number 34.
I don't think
And
we
so
did.
you didn't wear jerseys.
I
That
don't
just
think
wasn't
so.
a deal.
No, I don't think so.
Someone help us out. I had, when I was a kid, definitely jerseys. So
Did
it
you?
was a thing in the 90s for sure. But is it 80s that started, 70s?
I don't know.
We had those
Wasn't the
jackets.
70s, you said.
Remember
We
the
had jackets.
So you had starters jackets, and like I had a Raiders. I had that Raiders one where it was like the silver. like almost plastic arms.
Yes, the plastic arms are incredible.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bill would know what I'm talking about. And I had a Raiders one I was very proud of. But it was woolish here, like on the torso, but plastic arms. You know what I'm talking about?
I wore
and
my.
there's a patch right here.
Oh, sweet patch. I had my Houston Oilers hat that I wore every day for like 6 years, and it just turned. It was so. It was just like a napkin. Is what it turned into. It was like a napkin. It was just so.
How old
beat
were
down.
you?
What's that? I wore that from 7th grade until like junior year in high school.
Nice.
Every day to school I wore it. It also doubled as my hair former. So I wore it to kind of form my hair.
I know exactly
what
what
had to have a hair former on like that.
Yep.
And then Maureen Winky threw it away. She was the home ec teacher. Threw it away.
She threw it away.
Couldn't take it anymore.
She threw it away.
Couldn't take it anymore.
Maureen Winky
threw it away. Yeah. My home ec teacher threw it away.
That home ec was
yeah
critical in our lives.
Oh yeah, did you take home ec? I did.
Oh God, yes.
It's great. Baked cookies. Learned what kind of beef, what kind of cuts or stuff. We had big books.
God, our teacher taught us, Bill, that you're to avoid hair loss.
Yeah.
When you shampoo, to dig your fingers into your scalp.
Whoa, this is deep.
Oh wow.
And I did it for many years.
Did you?
And it didn't work.
Didn't work.
No.
Who was your teacher?
Oh, Wobig, Mrs. Wobig.
I wonder if her and Maureen ever went to like some sort of a conference together.
Yeah, like a teacher's
conference. It was just for home ec. It was just amazing. You walk in there and there was a room that had ovens in it.
Yep.
It was
and they teach you things.
And they would teach you things like that. It was the
thing, how to live.
How to live.
Yeah, and she
home economics.
I always remember that you're supposed to dig your. And I did it.
Did you tell her that you did it?
I don't. It seems like I met her one time and maybe told her. Subsequently, she was great.
How was her hair? Was she have good hair?
She's a woman. I mean,
that doesn't mean anything.
She's a woman.
I've seen some women with bad hair.
No, she had great hair.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So it worked for
Mr.
her.
Wolbig was
Okay.
I'd love to have had that hat back.
Yeah.
Threw it away my junior year.
Shim from Hallam says, "Do you guys remember the NFL clothing kit you could get with the coat, gloves, and stocking cap? Those were the best.
100%.
Here's the
100%.
Jake.
Was it 70?
Jake, here's the thing.
It was.
Also, everyone had a stocking cap of an NFL
100%.
team. Every kid in school. If you came in a little blustery out, everyone had their stocking cap off of their team.
I think those were mittens you got too.
I think they
Gloves
were
or mittens, whatever.
I think they were mittens. I think and that's.
We used them as boxing gloves in our house. Not good, by the way. There's no padding.
Yeah,
no padding.
Thick, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but everyone wore a stocking cap, Jake. That was standard issue.
100%.
Yeah, if you went into
Raiders.
If you saw a bunch of
Oilers, Raiders,
a bunch of fifth graders walk into the mall, they all had them on.
Yeah.
Everyone had them on, Jake.
Yep.
It was better times.
And sometimes the ball would come off. You'd still wear it.
Still wear it,
Yeah.
yes. And you had the big ball on the top. Absolutely.
But oftentimes it'd come off.
Yes.
But you'd still.
That did not end it. Yes.
No.
That was not the end all.
Paul on YouTube says, I had a Steve Largent jersey when I was a kid. I wore it till it fell apart.
Nice.
I think it's number 80, I believe, right?
Steve Largent.
Steve Largent, number 80. Is that correct?
God, there's a name.
There's a great name right
Jim
there.
Zorn
Jim
throwing
Zorn,
to
quarterback,
Largent,
the left-hander, wheeling that ball. Oh, better times.
Better times.
JDJ says, I wore a Fran Tarkenton jersey in 1976. Every other day it wore out quickly.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Also, it was
Every
pretty
other
standard
day.
for me to wear a shirt/jersey more than one time a week. That was not also, now you're like going, you wore that last month, you know.
Yeah.
No, I wore it like every 2 or 3 days. He's right. It'd be like going, I wore it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What did you wear? The same shirt. My mom was a wizard with the washing machine. When you got home, things were done, folded back in your drawer like that. And I was like, where's my Oilers jersey? Where's my Earl Campbell jersey at?
God dang. This
Better
is
times.
Better times.
Let's just keep talking about the
Starter
70s.
jackets, of course. Those are good.
Starters jackets
Those
were
the
amazing.
90s, right? They have those in the 70s?
Yes.
I remember they're very big in
80s
the
for
90s.
sure. I had a
Okay.
Celtics
Massive,
jacket. Yeah.
big jackets.
Well, my Celtics jacket wasn't massive. It was. I mean, it was very shiny. I wore it all the time. I thought I was Larry Bird. I mean, I pretended I was.
But really,
wow,
should be a wonderful day at the bank today.
Yeah,
Jersey Thursday.
This is in Creighton.
In Creighton, you'll see this. Gary, your
Dolphins people.
Play the song one more time, Jake.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, of course you would.
Just looping. Yeah. How about the snare drum leading them in?
Miami has the Dolphins, the
Snare
greatest
drum.
football team. We train the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever
Oh, it's beautiful. Goal to goal. We're always in control.
And when you say Miami, you're talking
Yep.
Super Bowl.
Woo!
We're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins
That's
number
beautiful.
one.
That is something. On a loop for 8 hours today. It's great.
That's pushing it now.
Is the passion the same? Because I told you the passion at our age, Jake, at that young age, was so incredible. I mean, it was just, you were so into your team. It was, like I told you, Doug Blair would meet me at the bus stop if the Redskins won. And
you're talking middle school or high school here?
This would be elementary
school.
Well, it carried through middle school too. He would meet me, and if they had lost and the Redskins had won, it was pure torture. He would meet me and I'd see him. We'd pull up and I'd see there's Doug waiting for me.
Oh boy!
And then vice versa, Doug wouldn't be there if the Oilers won and the Redskins. I would be more excited if the Redskins lost and the Oilers winning, because Doug, it was so strong. The passion.
Was he obnoxious?
He's obnoxious. He was obnoxious. His name was Grizzly Bear, and he was stout.
He was obnoxious.
He was obnoxious.
How about those Oilers, Bill?
Oh yeah. Oh, he couldn't wait to get in my face, and he would he'd get right in my face, and it was so.
I was demented.
That was pretty demented. That was, quite
okay.
sound there.
Let's get back to Hart. Let's talk about Hart again.
Thank you to Midwest Bank for sponsoring Hour 2. 464-5685. Call or text as always. Rocco Spindler, Nebraska's starting right guard, right? Is it right guard?
Yes, Rocco Wright.
Okay. Well, I like it.
That's how you go with that. Rocco Wright.
Lutovsky left.
Yes.
Was very short, but pointed on. Was it Monday or Tuesday? He spoke.
That
this
would
week.
have been Tuesday.
He said the message going forward for Nebraska offensively is kill or be killed. They weren't physical enough against Michigan. 7 sacks allowed. Of course, that was just a disappointing showing for Nebraska. My question is, and people have been asking this on social media, is can a team change their physicality level during the season? Nebraska, again, the first 3 games, even Cincinnati, I don't think it was a problem with physicality in that game.
No, it wasn't.
Against a good Big 12 team. Against Michigan is a problem. But can you, in the bye week, certainly, suddenly just change the way you operate as a program?
Oh, well, there's 100% truth. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. You're one of the two. So to get better, yes. Can you get better improvement? Yes. What will help in this is that Michigan State can't rush the passer. They don't rush the passer very well.
They don't defend in the back end very well either. They don't. They don't.
Yeah.
They're not very good defensively. Now, change the way you are as a program. No, that's extreme. There's things you change, but I don't think you just. All right, we're changing everything. This one loss.
Can you be more physical though? That's what I'm saying. Can you just change your physicality? I don't know if that's something feasible.
Yeah, I think that to an extent.
Yeah.
To an extent. All of a sudden, if there's a running back, whoever a running back is at this time in their career, this kind of who you are, and so you say also I'm going to be a much more physical running back. It's kind of like if you want all that, recruit it. So they're not going to change. It's not going to be like an epic change, but you can have some, different things to get better. Yes, you're always going to have a chance to get better and change that. And so the part of it is like that in the like I said in the run game is like that is that what are they committed to? Because you're not going to get a whole lot more physical in the run game if the numbers are still low as far as per number of attempts per game. It doesn't change a lot.
I'm probably guilty of overreacting to that loss, including the offensive line commentary. I have to check myself. It's one game. It's not, it wasn't a good game for the tackles mainly. So I'm being careful. This team has done a lot of good things this year, and we never talk about that. They've cleaned up a lot. They're not a heavily penalized team.
True.
They don't make a lot of stupid mistakes that you watch the game and go, what is that? What are you doing? We did that a lot here for a lot of years. They're better. They're much better on special teams. They're just not, I think that there's obvious progress, but they're just not, it's not perfect. So we're always kind of crabbing about something, but the offensive line had a bad game. The tackles had a bad game. It doesn't mean they're bad. That's
agreed.
That we'll see how it is going forward. But they do happen to catch a team that hasn't rushed the passer well. They haven't been good in the back end. They've given up a lot of yards passing. It's a good matchup for Nebraska that way if the wind's not blowing 40 miles an hour, which it might be.
Per Ken Shimmick yesterday, he said the update is 30 to 40 miles consistently throughout the game. Not just
That's got to be a weird day.
30 to 40.
It's a weird day. That's high winds.
That's weird day
and
too.
It's just weird, in the stadium. It's just more of a swirl type of thing. So it will affect.
Like
some
Rutgers
things.
last year was weird like that. That game was weird.
That was right.
It was weird.
Early October.
Yeah, it was blowing. It was really windy.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was 40.
It was hot and windy that
hot
day.
and windy. I don't know if it was 40 miles an hour, but Shiano says it was the strangest game he's ever been part of. I don't know if it'll be exactly. I don't know if it was blowing 40 miles an hour last year. I don't know about that, and we'll see if that's the case. But I don't know, how does that affect the passer? Affects him a lot, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, in the stadium, it's just a little bit different. If you're throwing a slant route, it's not like, we can't do that into the wind. Yeah, you can. Honestly, where it affects you more is with the wind. Balls will sail with the wind. You'll have shots down the field, whatever it is at that, and you'll see. I threw it normal, and it sailed on.
You can literally see the ball sail.
Yeah.
You can.
Honestly, with the wind, you'll probably see more missed throws than into the wind.
It's the same for both. Childs is going to have to throw. I mean, it's not just a Nebraska issue. But anyway, we'll see on the line. Those guys are prideful.
That game last year, you mentioned the Rutgers game, it was 14-7. It was a low-scoring game. Which I don't know if you can say that's because the wind or because it was just a weirdly played football game, but it was a low-scoring game last year.
So Shimmick's saying 30 to
40. I'll pull up his tweet from last night.
Shimmick.
Friend of the show, Ken Shimmick.
A true friend of the show.
What a weird day that's going to be if it's like that. Think about it.
He's saying this is from yesterday from Ken Shimmick. Look at his own personal Twitter page. He says, how about an early peek at the forecast for the Saturday? He says, look for warm and windy conditions for most of the day with temps in the mid to upper 80s and south winds 30 to 40 miles per hour during the game. 30 to 40 mile per hour winds per Ken Shimmick.
No rain in there.
I don't see any rain. Nope, no rain.
Huh. Kickoffs will be interesting.
Yeah.
There'll be some difference with that.
Punts.
Kickoffs, yeah.
Punts,
all those things, yeah.
All that stuff. Anytime the ball's in the air, which has got to be for Nebraska.
There'll be a lot of balls in the air.
Field, yeah. God, odd. It's gonna be could be an odd day. I don't like that weather. But whatever. It is what it is. Deal with it. Dylan can handle it.
Great day to tailgate.
Is it?
Things are going to be blown
maybe
away.
it's not. High winds.
It's just going to be blown away.
How does that affect tailgate?
You better have everything staked down to your tent.
There's something to
Sandbags out there.
You have those tents.
Those tents can catch that can catch them. Yeah, that will be something. All of a sudden, if you're just walking up and boom, you see a tent whipping by you.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Tents are going to fly this week. Not all of them, but the ones that didn't bring their sandbags.
Better bag
get
it up.
staked down.
Yeah.
Watch out for those.
Very odd. Very odd.
So thanks to Ken Shimmick for his weather report.
Yeah.
30 to 40 mile per hour winds possible on Saturday.
I don't know what to make of that.
Also, Reggie Roby jerseys also.
Okay.
Reggie
like
Roby.
Great Dolphins
Was that
punter.
70s? Was that 70s?
That's
too?
80s. I think.
Did he go to Iowa?
Iowa. He's an Iowa punter. Yes.
Boom.
More known for his Dolphins years than Iowa
absolutely.
years, of course. Bill's Thrills is next on Early Break.
The Thrills.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left at once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford of Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford of Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Do you want boots that actually feel good on your feet? Meindl delivers premium German-engineered comfort, brought to you right here from Nebraska. Built tough for trails, fields, and everyday wear, and backed by Meindl's Comfort Promise, so you can try them on with confidence. Use promo code THETICKET at MeindlUSA.com, spelled MEINDL, for free shipping. That's MeindlUSA.com. Meindl, comfort you have to feel to believe. There are great Mexican restaurants all over town, but there is one that is especially worth the drive from any part of town. Tacos Los Hermanos at 70th and Havelock. Cool off this summer with a delicious horchata or other special drinks, and grab one of their famous taco boxes for a group of friends or coworkers to enjoy, full of birria tacos and many other options. Don't forget their great desserts like tres leches, flan, and cheesecake. Get to Tacos Los Hermanos for lunch or dinner today at 70th and Havelock in Lincoln.
I love Nebraska Pick 3. It's the Nebraska Lottery's very best game, and nothing could ever change my mind. What if I told you there's now a Nebraska Pick 4? Say what? It costs just $1 to play. There's a $6,000 top prize with drawings every day, and you could choose from 6 different bet types. What would you say to that? I love Nebraska Pick 4. It's the Nebraska Lottery's very best game, and nothing could ever change my mind. Thought so. Straight bet top prize odds 1 in 10,000.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com.
Calling all caffeinated Husker fans. Looking to boost your energy and focus? Caffeine alone won't do the trick. Enter Cranium Energy Drinks based out of Fremont, Nebraska, founded by lifelong Husker fans. Cranium is more than just caffeine. Every can has highly dosed nootropics that help boost mental clarity, paired with 150 milligrams of natural caffeine to provide smooth, long-lasting energy as well as enhanced focus. Find it at Hy-Vee Health Markets in Nebraska and Council Bluffs, as well as select gas stations and supplement stores. Or purchase online at drinkcranium.com, spelled with a Y after the I. Enter code EARLYBREAK for 10% off your order.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies with a light breeze. It'll be warm with an afternoon high near 88. Tonight, clear skies and calm winds, below around 64. And tomorrow, we'll see lots of sunshine. It'll be breezy and hot with an afternoon high around 90. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Blake Farm Outfitters, and we're all about equipping the modern farmer. Our team is Nebraska's go-to for precision planting, SurePoint liquid systems, Green Eye spot spray, and more. So whether you're considering an equipment upgrade, adding new tech, or just need a trained eye to service what you have, check us out. Creep on us at BoykeFarmOutfitters.com and get connected with our team of experts. We're excited to help you find what's next. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com. MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
Explore new options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. They have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
Had a phone call with Carson yesterday. And he brought something up that I think is very important, and also to relay this on to those who have interest in currency, is that he talked about some of the best hires that have ever been made at Sandhills Global, and anything that he's been a part of has been somebody that is something somewhat out of the box, where it's not just, well, yeah, I grew up my whole life, finance, that's all I do. I studied this, I went to this. Sometimes somebody that has done something different in their life kills it in a different area. So you wanted to make sure that it knows that with this going on with currency, somebody like that, well, you don't have to be right now a finance major. You could be whatever, private business for 15 years, 20 years, and have a goal to be part of this. And he said sometimes that the obscure has been an unbelievable hire. So look outside the box. Life lesson.
And Carson,
you don't paint yourself in a corner.
No,
exactly. Don't do it. All the cool stories are like that. Yeah. Steve doesn't like cool stories. He's not big into any sort of interest. That would not interest him.
Through Vanderbilt, through Iowa State.
He wants no stories.
I just want order.
His order. Yes.
I want order. I don't want Vandy beating Alabama. Gee. No. Roll Tide.
One of the few that don't want that to happen. Besides Bama.
Roll Tide.
GoCurrency.com/careers.
Roll Tide and Go Currency.
Yes. Roll Currency.
That's Carson's motto.
Yeah.
It's time for a Thursday edition of Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh, yeah.
Is This it going to be need it. bonanza? Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills sponsored by our friends at Dynert Contracting. Randy, the king of remodel. For your kitchen, bathroom, whole house, or more, please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204. Dynert Contracting.
Randy also wanted to let people know when the bathroom situation with that. I mean, he's with Duke, the prince of plumbing like that, and Duke is the Roto-Rooter of remodel. He's the Roto-Rooter of remodel. He can do it all. He can do everything you want it done in your bathroom. It's remarkable. And he brings him in as an advisor for these things. He brings Duke in and they talk it through with you in a cost-free situation to talk about what the future is for your bathroom.
Wow.
In your bathroom, you spend a lot of time in your bathroom, getting ready.
It's an important spot.
Not that shower. There's hygiene. You got a lot of stuff going on.
Trim your beard.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the bathroom. You want
It's in the sink.
It's not a place.
I need Duke sometimes.
It's not the place where you want to be. Just don't worry about this room. No, have this room special. Randy specialized and he brings Duke in for consultation.
Randy and Duke, what a team.
Brings him in like that. What's today, Jake?
I think it's a cool parenting tips Thursday.
Okay.
Bill, if I'm right.
Things for your kids. Cool parenting tips.
No.
Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. The real time always trumps the dime. The real time always trumps the dime. Be cautious. And there's several aspects of it out right now, and I'll tell a brief story about myself. Be cautious about things when you're always looking for the next thing. Be cautious about staying where your feet are right now, and then be cautious about giving up moments that are life-changing potential, what's going on. You see it right now. Nico, he's in a spot. He left Tennessee.
He is.
And it wasn't like it was like, well, UCLA offered him $9 million and Tennessee was. That's not the case. Now he's sitting on a team that has a very good chance of being 0-12. They fired the D coordinator, the offensive coordinator, the head coach, all been changed, and there's a very good chance they go 0-12. When right now he could be at number 14 Tennessee, maybe they win the game against Georgia and have a chance at the playoffs. Tennessee, in a stadium that holds 60,000 at Vanderbilt. Tennessee had 25,000 people there. Not at Vanderbilt. I'm sorry. Mississippi State.
It was loud.
Mississippi State.
It was loud. Tennessee fans. I watched that.
They filled. They called for a whiteout, whatever it was. Mississippi State. Guess what it was? Half orange.
And you know what was weird? Real fast. I'm not hijacking your segment here. The orange was close to the field.
Very close. They had
all the good seats.
They had incredible seats like that. Knowles doesn't get a chance to even do the parade. He's outed because he just
Jim Knowles.
Instead of just being like, okay, you missed all that.
Ohio State.
You missed everything.
Somehow, why did he
one of your biggest times of your life of winning a national championship, and you're not even part of it. And now you're at Penn State, and you're like, okay, we got a loss. Maybe and we're going to go to Ohio State, another tough one. That's not a fun thing to be able to go to. All because I just got myself all worked up.
Over what?
Over whether it be the contract, whether I'm not getting enough respect for what I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. Same thing. I mean, coach leaves Penn State to go to Clemson.
Tom
Allen goes there. Now he's missing out on because Penn State's still pretty sweet. Clemson, not so sweet. So I had a situation, which I'll walk through real quick.
Okay.
I'm coaching at LSU. We're at the Fiesta Bowl, and I get reached out to be a defensive coordinator in an ACC school.
Okay.
Big time money raise. To be able to do that. So that what you do when this happens is you report this immediately to the head coach. The last thing you ever want to have someone hear is through that. So I went to Ed Ogeron, immediately said, not a problem. Appreciate you telling me with what's going on. So we had to sit and think about this. And this was a substantial difference of money. Have to have a conversation with Laura. We're in our bungalow type thing at this resort in Arizona for the getting ready to play UCF, undefeated UCF and Josh Heupel. And right away it's like, I can't leave this team. We can't do this. We need to stay here because I think we're special next year. Imagine missing that national championship team
to go to the ACC,
and all of a sudden be like going, but we made way more money. If you miss that moment, forever, could be like going, oh yeah. People say, well, yeah, but you recruited Joe Burrow. I did, but were you there when he won the Heisman? I wasn't. I was at a different.
That'd be rough.
It is a life-changing. And so just be careful.
Ooh, that's a good.
Be careful.
I had no idea you were in that situation.
So I'm sitting in like that, and it was like, yeah. And after the game or the next morning at breakfast, I remember we're going to breakfast and we're whipping by Coach O like that, and he grabs Laurie and goes, "Bill ain't going anywhere." You're right. And then, but I didn't ever leverage it either. I mean, I told right away after I went back to him the next day and said, "Coach, I'm not doing it." He goes,
"A little money, Coach."
I didn't say a word. Didn't say one word to him. I will say this: Coach Ogeron took care of me, and I thought, but he did do this. But to miss that moment, sometimes you're chasing stuff, you're chasing different things, and all of a sudden you're like, "Man, what decision did I make?" I think back on that, and I know this is weird, and I know that someone say, "Well, you don't understand the NBA, Bill. You don't understand contracts. You have no idea what you're talking about." And there's some truth to that.
This is going to be interesting.
But all of a sudden, you've got Durant, Harden, and Westbrook on the same team. They maybe could have won if they stayed together. 2-3 dynasty.
Several. Yeah.
Chance of a dynasty.
Multiple.
Really, I mean,
really impressive.
I mean, think about those three guys on the same team. And they were young. They were very, very young. They were newbies.
Prime.
At that time.
Prime.
And if they all stayed together, what would have happened? What would have happened if someone just said, let's just stay together?
NBA.
So I'm just telling you, for your kids, teach them that, to be like, think through some things. I had opportunities to go to really good other places when I was at Nebraska, and I bypassed them. And maybe should have been the better decision. But my decision was based off of where I was from, my passion for Nebraska. So when something doesn't happen that way, you're still good with what your decision you made. You're going, no, I'm fine with my decision because here's why I made it. But sometimes you make a bad decision like that. If I'm sitting there and I'm the quarterback at UCLA right now and I'm turning that stuff on at Tennessee.
Wow.
And also guess what else? They love their new quarterback.
Aguilar.
They love him. He will be able. So
He's pretty
Aguilar,
good.
whatever
Joey.
happens, he gets to go work for State Farm when he's done and sell insurance in Tennessee if he wants, and he'll get into every house or every place there is. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah.
What's the
He's a
reception?
dude.
What's the reception right now for Nico when he comes back to Nashville? I mean, back to Knoxville. Is it good?
No.
Is it great for
No,
him?
he burned those
Is it
bridges.
great for him in LA?
No,
because no one
It's a
cares.
bad
It's not a
spot.
passionate
Bad
fan
spot.
base.
No.
So just think through your time. It makes such a difference.
Nico. That's a great. I had no idea. God, think if you would have left that.
Yeah, it would have been
for money.
You never would have gotten over it. But like, well, I had to do it. I'm the coordinator now. It's a really good.
We needed
ACC
the
season.
money.
We had to do it like that. It was a career move. Had to do it. Instead, it's like, no, you don't have any of those moments.
No.
And right now, when you're sitting there right now, still being part of those things, it's a big deal.
Yep.
It's a really big deal. When you're not part of it and you miss out on something that you made the choice, sometimes it just happens. It didn't work out. That's just the way that's the way the cards were dealt at the time. It didn't work out for me to stay.
That's okay.
But this was an option.
Yeah.
So your
Yeah,
options
you would've-
are anything in the text line, Jake?
You would have left
from
Joe.
YouTube. Genghis with us. What's Genghis saying here? It says this.
Genghis.
The Nico story will go down in history as the biggest loser ever.
It's a bad story.
Kids will say, "Don't be a Nico." Basically,
It's about that. That strong. All of a sudden, be careful what you wish for. You want to transfer? Someone you walk in and you tell you go to your dad or whoever your agent is. I'm going to go and talk to those guys about more money. I'm going to go talk to them about more money. Be careful what you wish for, because what happened in that one, I think that what it sounds like to me from afar is like came in, made the deal, and Tennessee said, "No, we're good. We're good. Go ahead, take that deal." And all of a sudden, it's like, whoa, no, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
And they get a quarterback to come in June, and he's doing really good.
Yeah,
he's doing really good, and he is beloved. And guess who else is beloved? Heupel is beloved.
Yeah, he is.
He's beloved for it. So be careful.
Nico.
You have those in coaching, though.
Yeah, but
too.
you knew it could be rocky for Nico at UCLA, but you didn't know it just turned into a complete disaster.
Complete disaster. Don't believe they can win a game. Don't think they have a shot.
And they've lost the guys that brought him there.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Head coach and coordinator gone.
How much was it Nico and how much was it his father?
Don't know that. Have no idea. But obviously, they could have easily stayed.
Yep.
Tennessee didn't run him off.
No, they wanted him back.
Tennessee did not run him off. All he had to do is just remember, he just didn't show up for practice.
Play ball, man.
It didn't show up for the spring game. Didn't show up. All of a sudden, just and the word got out. He's not there. He's not returning calls. He's not responding. They just moved on.
I think it was the day before the spring game. He didn't show up. So he was leverage play, I suppose. Don't do that. I mean, it's good. It's kind of good he did it for the future because people will look at that.
They will look at it. It's a hang on.
Don't do a Nico.
Be
Don't
careful.
be a Nico.
Be careful with what you're
Don't
at.
do a Nico.
Thank you, Jake.
Bill, the headline one more time, please.
Careful what you wish for. The real time always trumps the dime.
That is Bill's Thrill, sponsored by Diner Contracting. It's time to play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685.
We're right on time.
Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Record of the week is 1-2, 16-9 overall. Today, 2015, Michigan State made the playoff that year.
Okay.
10 years ago.
Okay.
We're going back to the 2015 college football season, just 10 years ago.
It's interesting.
Where were you in 2015, Bill?
That's a good question. I don't know where I was. 15. That's when Michigan State made the playoffs. Like
yes,
that would have been at Ohio State.
Riley's first year.
Riley's first year.
Ohio State.
Mike Riley's
first year. If you think you know the 2015 college football season, call us up at 464-5685. Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call the Nick Down Sip and Bill in trivia. 2015 college football season, 10 years ago.
It's going to be hit or miss, but I think got a shot. Got a shot.
Michigan State in town this
I
weekend.
wish it was
playoff team
2015 Michigan State trivia.
You might do okay there. You never know.
Okay, you never know.
We're just getting the caller over here for 2015.
I don't know. This is. I wish it was 1975. Is what I really wish.
So you were. So who were you covering
Mike
at that
Riley.
time? Riley. Okay.
First year of
Riley's
Mike
first
Riley.
year.
Yeah.
Barely made a bowl game. They made off the great. They were 5-7.
Well, they
They
went
made
to
a bowl
San Fran.
game because of the GPA basically.
Yeah, that's right. They went to
They
Foster
beat
Farms.
UCLA.
They went to the Foster Farms Bowl and really played well.
Played
Tommy-
Josh Rosen. Took down Josh Rosen, UCLA.
Tommy Armstrong played really well.
We've got Don. Don, how do you feel about the
Don.
2015 college football season today?
I feel pretty good about it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Dawn.
Don.
DAWN.
DAWN.
Yes. As in Delta Dawn.
Delta Don. Oh, thank you.
All right,
Hi, Don.
Don,
Thank
first
you.
question to you. Bill is a lifeline for SIP for one question. What Alabama running back won the Heisman Trophy in the 2015 college football season?
Is that Ingram?
Mark Ingram. He was 2009.
That was he?
Oh, wow.
He
I
was.
thought that was Mark
Ingram was
Ingram.
09, the same year as Ndamukong Suh, but not him.
Okay, wait a second.
Okay.
This is an Alabama running back that won the Heisman, and we don't know. We
well,
don't know this.
Well, did the years add up? I have a guess. If you want to risk it, go down -1.
Let's not risk it.
Hang on.
Let's
I'm
not
going to
risk
write it down.
You're going to pass?
I think I got it. Yeah, we're going to pass though.
What would you have guessed, Bill?
Derrick Henry.
It was Derrick Henry, but you passed.
Why wouldn't you let me just?
You passed, though. You passed.
It's all right.
I thought we were those people.
I did too.
I thought we were
I think
aggressive.
we can still
Now
win this.
we're that worried about winning on Wednesday.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't want to get beat by Dawn. DAWN.
All right, Sip, first question, 0-0 tie. What team did Michigan State beat in the 2015 Big Ten championship game?
I know this. I do know this.
Okay, take it.
It's Iowa.
I think it was like 13-9. that
Really
score.
low score.
I was at the 1 yard line to win. Oh no, Michigan State was at the 1 to win,
Somebody
right?
was, yeah. I remember watching it.
Yeah, Michigan State had to score like with a minute to go at the 1, and they got in. finally.
Okay.
1-0 lead. Back to you, Don, to tie it up. Oklahoma won the Big 12 in 2015 with who at quarterback?
Baker Mayfield?
Brilliant. That is correct. Oh,
Did you
Don.
give a woo?
Yeah, she gave a woo.
Woo!
A lot of excitement over here.
All right, block
John,
in.
thank you.
Block in over
No.
there. We're in.
Woo!
Bill is in
It
play.
wouldn't be if I let me pick Derrick Henry.
1-1 tie.
I know.
For the
We're
win.
in. We're in one.
For the win. Alabama beat Florida 29-15 to win the SEC, but Florida's head coach was SEC Coach of the Year.
Okay, got to repeat the questions. I blanked out.
Okay, here we go, Bill.
I did.
Are you listening?
Yes.
Alabama beat Florida 29-15 to win the SEC in 2015. But Florida's head coach was SEC Coach of the Year. Who was the coach in
He's got to
2015?
guess his McElwain.
It was
I would not have had that.
Jim
I was going to say
McElwain.
Mullen.
He was just after that. So, Don,
Delta,
hey,
Don, thank
Don,
you.
great spirit today.
Don, are you going to build up some other breakers? Can you bring someone else in the loop?
Boy, I just don't even have a guess. I'm sorry. I wish I did.
Yeah. Okay, I think you missed it. He was curious if you're going to build some more breakers.
Yes.
You're going to build.
Is there anybody
you
else
lost
you
the
can-
game show?
Yes. The game show's over, but do you have anyone else? It got confusing because it was too loud. Is there anyone else? Is there a friend that you can talk into being a breaker with you?
Sure. Always. Every day I do that.
Good job.
How about
Way to
that?
go,
Every day.
Don.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Don.
Every day.
Every day. She's building breakers.
Way to go, Don.
I love the show, and you know what? Shut up, Sipple.
Hey, she
I
lost
wanna-
it. Sustos. I love it.
Thank you, Don.
Nice spirit.
Good job, Don.
Tiebreaker for Bill. How many rushing yards did Derrick Henry rush for in 2015?
1,892.
Ooh, I like that number. Did he get to 2? I'm going to say a little over.
2,219 yards, 28 touchdowns that year for Derrick Henry.
Bill had it.
That was ridiculous.
We still won. We're okay. I would not have had McElwain. Jim McElwain was SEC Coach of the Year.
Yes, he was.
He was a Coach of the Year in the greatest conference in America.
And then it was like they had pictures of McElwain on the beach.
Yeah, with the shark.
With the
right?
shark, they said, which they never was him or don't know. And then he's in the middle of the Connor Stallions whole thing. Imagine you sitting there talking to him like, so you're the SEC coach. Where'd it go from there?
Let's not talk about that part. Wow.
Victory.
That was a good game show, by the way.
Thank
Jake, that was good.
2015.
That was a
college
good.
football.
That was enjoyed that. It
Yeah.
was. Thank you for Dawn.
Hour 3 is next. Mike Schaefer joins us on early break on the ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I'm Kirk Herbstreit, and today I'm eating Raising Cane's.
Herbstreit's in the drive-thru again. Oh, hey, Kirk. What can I get you today?
I want a solid bench of 4 chicken fingers that are real difference makers. Sprinkle cut fries with dynamic ridge patterns, Texas toast, and cane sauce with an air of smugness that comes from knowing you're the best. Now back to you, Todd.
So the usual.
Make Raising Cane's part of your game day lineup. One love.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio, video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com. All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Hey, Husker fans, Max 10 is turning up the excitement this season. They're giving away a pair of Husker volleyball tickets, and every time you tan, you're entered to win. Experience the 2025 season tour featuring high-pressure tanning, rejuvenating red light therapy, and flawless spray tanning, all for just $20.25. Look good, feel amazing, and cheer on the Lady Huskers in style. Max Tan. Take it to the max.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Hey guys, it's Nick. It's time we turn our attention to week 6 of the high school football season right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Join Jay Foreman and I this Thursday night for Lincoln Southwest versus Lincoln Northeast as the 4-1 Rockets continue to fight for postseason position, this time against the 1-4 Silverhawks. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. with pregame at 6:45 p.m. And we'll bring you all the action from Seacrest Field this Thursday night at 7 p.m. right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break, presented by Nebco. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Third hour is always sponsored by our friends at Nebco.
Nebco.
Now hiring at Concrete Industries for precast production laborers. Please check it out, concreteindustries.com or at nebcoinc.com. We're joined for the 8 o'clock hour by our friend Mike Schaefer, 24/7 Sports. Schaefer, I'm curious today, Game 3 for your Guardians in the wild card round against the Tigers. Are you nervous this morning? Like, what's your level of confidence in the Guards today to advance to the next round?
Well, there's never like a high level of confidence because we are talking about one of the worst offensive baseball teams to ever make the playoffs in the history of a sport that dates back. I mean, it's like dead ball level of hitting. I'm sure Steve Sipple's dad is fired up. Another opportunity in the playoffs here, but yeah, I'll be happy if they win. I don't see them getting by the Mariners, but taking out the Tigers feels like a nice way to to cap your season, and hopefully they get the opportunity to do that here this afternoon. But I have no illusions of a World Series at the end of this run.
Are you transfixed? Are you watching most every inning?
Oh yeah, I mean it works out great for me and horrible for everyone else because these games are played in the middle of the day, and so I can just sit at home and be a lunatic. There's nobody in my house. I can just yell as much as I choose to. It really works out well. Sports in the middle of the day is great for people who work from home and don't have real obligations in life, and I qualify in every facet there.
I think you'd be proud, Schaefer, because Sip this year has become, I would say, and Bill would confirm this, a baseball guy. He's watching a lot of baseball, not just postseason. We're talking throughout the year. He has a rebirth in baseball love.
I think he told me about this. I want to say, was it the Padres that he's in on? Is that right?
I like the Padres. I like watching Darvish pitch a lot.
Okay. Well, you've always been kind of a Dodgers guy, right?
Dodgers. No, I like Darvish.
Okay. I thought you said Dodgers.
No, I
thought you had told me Padres before. That makes a lot more sense now that we're on the same.
No, Dodgers as a kid, and I'm kind of winding back to the Dodgers a little bit here. But anyway, let's talk football.
Talking about Mike Schaefer. Schaefer, last week when Nebraska had Michigan in town, of course, it was a big recruiting weekend. The Huskers lost the game, but I'm curious, the aftermath of that weekend in recruiting, how was the weekend for the Huskers there?
Yeah, I mean, it was really good. I think for a lot of these guys, it was the opportunity to see Nebraska's fan base, see the game atmosphere, spend a little time with the coaching staff, and just sort of envision what life would be like if they ended up at Nebraska. Multiple different guys talked about how they were on the sidelines before the game, and they were kind of thinking like, hey, if I was playing in this game, huge environment, you got the fan base like this would be a pretty cool situation. And Nebraska had a lot of, top 247 talent in town, and some of the top recruits in the country. We ran through that list previously, but you had guys like Kennedy Brown and Kennedy Green, KJ Green. I mean, just really, really talented players. Jackson Roper was over from Colorado. He's in our top 247 as an offensive lineman. He absolutely loved his visit. You had two guys from Oklahoma, and Bryson Brown and Samaj Stanford, who really loved their visit as well. And so the guys from Florida that I talked with enjoyed it. So Nebraska did a really nice job, and they've got another big visit weekend again this weekend. I mean, they have some talented guys coming in. They have more top 247 players, both in the 2027 and in the 2028 class. And I think it's a credit to Matt Rule. I mean, it's not easy. Not just Matt Rule. I mean, we always talk about the head coach and these things, but it's the recruiting staff who does a tremendous job getting people on campus. But they have another nice visit weekend here set up again. And, it's been every week you've had top players coming in. I mean, from the 2027 class, Cooper Terwilliger is a name that I think people should know. That's a tight end out of South Dakota, TF Riggs High School. I can't tell you exactly which South Dakota town that is. I know it's not one of the Sioux Falls ones, but it's a guy Nebraska has recently went and visited during the bye week. And then on top of it, this is like his 4th or 5th visit. He just released a top 4. Nebraska's solidly in it. I would say the Huskers are certainly a team to watch in this one. Other people to know, I mean, you've got a 2026 wide receiver in Josiah Teasley, who's going to be in town. He is from, he's a Virginia commit. He recently was at Penn State. Penn State offered, Nebraska offered. I'm told that Florida is going to get involved in this recruitment as well. It sounds like he's very open and has some top teams that are kind of looking at him, so we'll see where that leads. But Nebraska, I don't think Devon Bonwell Whitty was really ever going to be in the class. We talked about that, I think, last time. But this is a guy in Josiah Teasley that I think Nebraska sees as a 6'5" wide receiver that can kind of go up and get it, and could be a nice addition into what they've already done at the wide receiver class. So sorry, I kind of went all over with the answer there.
No, and all told, how many guys are you looking at this weekend?
Yeah, they're going to have right around, so they have 40 for Michigan, or just about 40. They're going to have more than 20. Some of those guys are class of 30, and there's a 30-31. I don't really go that far into it, but they're going to have 20-ish recruits of pretty reasonably high level for a class of 26, 27, and 28, including a couple commits and Jace Reynolds, Matt Erickson and Torrey Pittman.
Okay, Mike Schaefer, let's get into the game a little bit. You can put yourself in the shoes of Dana Holgerson, and you're hearing these reports now of 30 to 40 mile an hour winds on Saturday for the game. How much are you thinking of that as a play caller, as someone who has to put together a game plan for this team?
It's hard because for me, I have no real experience. Like 30 to 40 miles an hour of wind, I don't have an experience throwing a football in that. So I really can't, we've all watched games where it's been really windy, but it's always hard to it's hard to compare everything because you don't know what it's going to look like in the stadium. I think there's a way that you can have more of a horizontal passing game and still have success. I think they could do, depending on how Michigan State defends you, you could certainly kind of keep it a little bit in check as they did against Cincinnati, where they didn't go after the too high look and they went against that shell. And what you're hoping there is you're looking to break tackles. You're looking to make plays that way. So I think that they can kind of, I don't want to say ground the offense, but I think they can tailor the passing game to kind of work against some of this wind. And you're hoping to just catch a Michigan State defense that's been pretty leaky themselves, catch them with some big plays. And that's going to result in needing to break some tackles. It feels like it could be a big Ja'Cory Barney game. Just like that, I think Nebraska is going to have to figure out the best way that they can move the ball, but this also affects Michigan State too. I mean, so then, everybody's got to play in these conditions, and this is just sort of what it is. It's like when Jake goes out to play in a golf event and there's 40-mile-an-hour winds, he's just got to hit through it.
Mm-hmm. He can do that. Jake,
it's a struggle.
Okay, now what do you envision at Nebraska's offensive tackle positions? It's a question we've been bandying around for 10 days.
10 days. I mean, I think we've been talking about this for 2 months, right?
Okay, 2 months. But anyway, what do you expect to see tackle?
I don't know what I expect to see. I feel like sometimes they don't this is a stupid answer from someone who's not inside these conversations. But to me, from the outside, the idea should be to get your best 5 offensive linemen. I think there's no way that doesn't include Elijah Pritchett. I understand that comes with some hesitancy because of the pre-snap penalties and everything else. I personally would like to see him at left tackle, Gunnar Gatula at right tackle. And that's, to me, your best look. Like, I feel like that's been the case all year. I feel like they've hinted in August that it could get to that, and it just hasn't at this point. Coming out of the bye, you're 3-1. You kind of need to jumpstart things both in terms of pass protection, but also, you can be a little bit better running the football too. And certainly on a day where you might have to ground it a little bit more because of the wind, Elijah Pritchett can be a pretty good run blocker. And so I would like to see him out there at left tackle and Gunnar Gatula at right. I think that's the best version of Nebraska. I think that's what we're going to see on Saturday. But if not, I mean, Matt Rule has shown some real, gumption, I guess is the word I would use when it comes to some of these offensive linemen. We saw it with Mazuka all of last year. I mean, there's no doubt that he was one of your best linemen, but there was stuff going on that we weren't privy to, that he just wasn't going to play that guy until he either had to or things sort of changed inside the walls of the program. Is Elijah Pritchett in that same spot? I don't think so. But we've seen it. Like, I wouldn't call it stubbornness, but he sticks to his beliefs on stuff. And I don't think just because there was a bye week and just because of the 7 sacks, he views it that he has to make a change if he doesn't think it's going to be for the best.
Schaefer, last week in the Big Ten, all but one game were one possession games. Nebraska right now, as of this moment,
Big Ten football. That's just what it is.
Yeah, but Nebraska's 11.5-point favorite against Michigan State. I don't understand that spread. Do you understand why it's so high?
I think it's entirely based on Michigan State's defense being a little bit suspect. And then what Michigan State generally does well is pass the football, and Nebraska has the number 1 pass defense in the country through their 4 games that they played. So, I mean, now whether that stat is real or not is an entirely different debate, but that's what it is statistically. And so I think when you match these things up, Nebraska generally has moved the ball pretty easily through the air, and Michigan State's defense is not good. They don't have the same pass rush that Michigan does. They don't have the same front 7. So, the expectation is Nebraska should be able to put up points. Can Michigan State match that? I think the number is high, but I don't think it's absurd. I don't think it's something like if the question is, would you be shocked if Nebraska won by 14 points on Saturday? The answer is no. I think Nebraska is a better football team. I think I would be mostly surprised if they went out and executed and did what they were expected to do. And so that in itself would be a little surprising. But I'm not, the people that make these and their power numbers and everything, I'm not surprised that on paper Nebraska is viewed as a pretty heavy favorite compared to Michigan State. I mean, they're at home and they're the better football team.
Let's zoom out. October, the month of October, you have 4 games. You know the games. What is a reasonable expectation in the context of Matt Rule's 3rd year as head coach for this program?
Reasonable, or like where people are going to lose their mind if Nebraska doesn't go 4-0? Because I think reasonable is 3-1.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
I think if Nebraska's 6-2 going into the USC game, that's almost where every single prognosticator would have had them before the season. So I don't understand. I don't think it's necessary to change the idea that, Nebraska needs to go 4-0 because they might be favored in all of these games. That's just not how I view it. I mean, I think that Minnesota game is going to be really tough coming off of a Maryland trip. We don't know what version of Maryland Nebraska is going to get. They played Wisconsin really well. Is that a product of Maryland or Wisconsin? We'll find out when they play Washington. I mean, so these aren't gimmies. And as Jake just said, leading into the other question, I mean, every other Big Ten game except one was a 1-score game. Like this is a tough conference. They make you earn your football wins. And I think if Nebraska goes 3-1, fans should be pretty happy about that. You're 6-2. They haven't been 6-2 starting the month of November since like Bo Pelini was in town, or the god awful Ohio State 62-3 loss. I think they were 6-2 starting November. Or no, they were 6-2 in November at that point. So it's been a while. And so I think 6-2 would be admirable. Obviously, if you can go 4-0, 7-1, then we're having an entirely different conversation about what the heights of the season could be with a big month in November.
Hey, what did you make of? Okay, you got to go way back to Monday. And I've been asked this question a few times this week, of Rule's sort of dialed back demeanor at the podium for his weekly media availability. Do you make anything of that? Do people read into that sort of stuff too much or not?
I don't know. I wouldn't put a lot of stock into it. I mean, if it's like that all the time, if Nebraska doesn't have any sort of, if he just sort of dials in any outward enthusiasm, or if he's not doing his podcast, or if he's not, if it's just completely shut down, then I think that would be of note to me. Otherwise, it could just be a day. Like you've done interviews, I've done interviews, Bill, Jake, we've all done shows where you're not either 100% into what's happening there, or you're just maybe a little mentally somewhere else, or whatever it is. I mean, it's a media appearance. I don't think we have to put too much stock into it.
Okay.
Schaefer, Nebraska's first game was against Cincinnati, and Brandon Sorsby had 69 passing yards that game. He's been very good ever since, including a nice win at Kansas last week. They play Iowa State at home this week. Are you paying close attention to how they play still at this point since week 1?
I watched a lot of Cincinnati, Kansas last Saturday, actually. That game was, for some reason, it was on TNT, which I didn't even know was really televising college football games that much. And it was really entertaining. I think Brandon Sorsby is a really, really good quarterback. And so what Nebraska did to him in week 1 is a testament to John Butler's defense and that secondary and the way they were able to mix him up. I mean, he was 13-25 for 69 yards in that game. And if you look at everything since, he's thrown all over everyone. We'll see what it looks like against Iowa State. I think they have a couple major injuries coming into this game in their secondary. And so Cincinnati, I believe, is favored. They're at home. They win that game, they might be in the driver's seat to win the Big 12 at this point, or at least really move themselves into that conversation. So, you think about how people felt when Nebraska left that game as a 20-17 winner, and I remember myself thinking like that was a mediocre Big 12 team. I'm glad Nebraska got through it, but they got a lot of things they have to fix. We might be talking about Cincinnati and that win entirely differently, and how that defense played, particularly the secondary, by the end of the year.
Schaefer, always good stuff. Thanks for the time.
Job,
We would
Schaefer.
chat with you again down the road.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on. Hopefully the game show's still going well. What's the updated record here?
2-2 in the week, and they're 17-9 since the reset. It's been pretty strong.
Hey, look at that.
Strong. Go Indians.
Look at that.
See you, Shafe. That's Mike Schaefer, 24/7 Sports. Yes. Guardians, Indians, one of the two.
Yeah, Indians is acceptable. I don't know. This game is. I think it's pretty easy to read if the wind wasn't going to be blowing like that. Nebraska's main advantage is its passing game against their pass defense and lack of pass rush. I don't know what to make of that Shimmick report. Hope he's wrong.
We check in with.
He's a friend of the show.
He's a friend of the show. He sat here with us.
Maybe we should bring him in tomorrow.
Ken doesn't eat cake at 8 a.m.
We should have him do
Ken doesn't eat cake at 8 a.m. Third person Ken Shimmick.
He should do like a Friday in studio weather update.
He did say that.
Ken doesn't eat cake at 8 a.m. Third person.
Before we get to
Please,
break,
Jake.
we are giving away cash again.
No, we're not.
People
No
like
taxes.
cash. People still like cash. Why wouldn't you? $1,000 of cash
Today, right? It's given away.
Giveaway. Well, yesterday's will be given today away at noon. Today's keyword will give away tomorrow.
Okay.
At noon. So get your phone out and text 508-777-1000. The number
the word?
again, 508-777-1000, or go to theticketfm.com. Click on the Cash Blitz button. Today's keyword is fund. F-U-N-D.
Fund. Who makes up the word?
I don't make up. I think that the
Ellie.
Is it Ellie?
I think the organization, not ours, but the
organization.
national
we don't know where
organization.
this money's coming from.
We don't.
This is
It's
national.
not ours.
National. This is national.
So again, text to 508-777-1000. The word fund. F-U-N-D for your chance to win $1,000 tomorrow, given away at noon.
Okay.
When we come back, interesting comment from an interim coordinator in Division I about comparing that role to a high school head coaching role. We'll discuss that next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nipco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
It's hard to choose a favorite at Hog Wild, but I'd have to say it's their award-winning ribs. Hog Wild buys their meat from those who share their high-quality standards, then hand rubs each slab with their famous seasoning blend and slow smokes them over hickory each and every day for flavor and tenderness you're going to keep coming back for. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. This month kicks off Koppel's 50th anniversary sale. We're celebrating 50 years by offering an additional $500 discount to the next 100 customers that buy a new vehicle. This is in addition to the huge savings already in place. You can take an extra $500 off our discounted price, or we can cut you a check on the spot. Celebrate with savings and see why customers have trusted Koppel since 1975. It's our way of saying thank you for all these years.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent too?
It's called service.
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krikak, today at 402-474-1173.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations. Austin Norman here. Join me and Jay Foreman for Old School, live from Cornhusker Bank at 83rd and O this Friday for their Customer Appreciation Tailgate Party. Larry the Cable Guy will join us during the show, and there's free food and refreshments. We'll be out there for the show starting at 3. You're invited to join us from 4 to 6 p.m. this Friday for Cornhusker Bank's Customer Appreciation Tailgate Party, only at Cornhusker Bank on 83rd and O. Schwizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schwizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schwizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, you'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage, from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you are having any sort of problems with your Apple products, computer, phone, watch, or more, please go see our friend Tripp and the team at Computer Hardware just south of 70th and Lincoln, also in Kearney, Hastings, and Grand Island. Nebraska's Apple store is Computer Hardware.
Tripp,
45 years in business, doing something right.
Yeah, that's right.
What's his full name?
Jeremiah Tripp.
Jeremiah.
Go see him. Computer Hardware. Okay, saw this yesterday from Football Scoop. We all know there's a lot of chaos at Oklahoma State. Of course, Mike Gundy out, and then Now we've seen the trickle effect of other people getting fired there.
D coordinator's out.
Todd Grantham's
out.
Grantham's out.
He's fired. So he was replaced by a gentleman named Clint Bowen. He's going to be the interim defensive coordinator. He also was the interim head coach at Kansas when Charlie Weiss got fired in 2014, went 1-7 in that role. So he eventually then went to become the head coach of Lawrence, Kansas High School the last couple of years before he went on staff.
Clint's a good friend of mine.
I was wondering if you know him.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So this is per Football Scoop. He was saying that, again, going back to high school, back in college, he says that being a high school head football coach is 10 times tougher than being an interim coach at any level of football.
Why is that?
I'll read the comment for you right here. This is from Clint Bowen. He says, high school coaches are the most amazing humans. If anyone had any idea, coaching high school football is 10 times harder than an interim role, whether it's interim head coach or interim coordinator at a Power 4 school. You want to talk about guys who truly have to invest more than you would ever dream of having to invest? I mean, they're raising money to buy shoes. You're raising money to buy food. You're trying to get equipment money raised. You're taking kids home. You're meeting with parents. It is 24 hours a day, nonstop high school football, and it is the greatest gig there is. Clint Bowen.
It's nice. I like the statement.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, I knew Clint from coaching against him. We became friends on the recruiting trail. Then I'd stop by and see him at high school when he was there. So that was a lot of fun, a lot of good times. He's a great person. But there is, like I said, all the time, high school coaching, and then the kicker is just go ahead and just find out what the stipend is for being the head coach. And it's like non-existent. I mean, you don't get paid. It is so non-existent. And you deal with everything. Now you're going to have even more stuff. Now the parents are going like, my kid's got to get recruited. We got NIL money out there. This has to happen. What is a scholarship? It is a lot going on. If you have the right, here's the key.
Okay.
And I'm sure Clint would go down this path too. Your assistant coaches. You have to have incredible assistant coaches. If you don't, it is complete misery. Oh. My dad, his last few years of being a head coach at Plainview, had just an unbelievable staff. I mean, they would handle so many things so my dad could be the head coach. And they would, because first of all, it's like, well, we're traveling. Well, who's in charge of getting the buses? Who's in charge of this? It's like the conversations you're having and you're in charge of, it is insanity.
And then the human stuff that's involved.
The other thing that's interesting now, too, if you think about this, Steve, going to practice, I mean, if something would have happened on the football field at a practice, there was no trainers. There was nothing.
Nope.
There was a kit you'd carry down there with some tape, some pre-wrap, some tape, tape scissors, and some smelling salts. And that's it. That wrapped it up. That was the deal. There was no trainers ever in a locker room before a game. Guess what my dad did? He taped ankles. He taped the ankles.
Taped ankles?
Oh, absolutely taped ankles. And they did. It was the whole thing. What do you have? Pack your stuff. Do this. All the different things. It was literally insane what it was. But yet, like I said, we talked about the greatest gig. My dad's still talking to all the players that he used to coach still to this day, and the connections and stuff. It's really cool.
Wow, those are illuminating comments.
He says one more. He says, if I gain anything from high school to going back to now, I have brought myself back to an attitude that is about the players. It's not about me. It isn't about us. It's about helping these young men reach their goals and fulfill their dreams. I went to be a head coach in high school after having a long, tenure in college football,
and found it invigorating.
He did.
Not like a sentence, like a punishment.
No, he said he loved it too. He loved it.
Beautiful.
It's very difficult. He's a great guy. So pulling hard for him to be able to do a good job. That is a spot there too, where you never know. I'm saying the word never, but sometimes it's like Oklahoma State, whoever comes in there will have their choice of their whole staff. So right now, if you're on that staff, you're not going like, well, maybe I'll get to stick around. Chance of that are like 2%. And you're sitting there now, you're still looking at 8 games. Jeez. This isn't like one. Sometimes they let a coach go and there's 1 game left or 2 games left. Okay, we just finish this thing out. Nope. This thing's going until late November is what's going on. So
kind of awkward.
Yeah, very awkward. And there'll be rumors who's coming in, who's going to be the next coach.
And those guys, by the way, Gundy revamped his entire staff. So they're all there in their first year.
Yeah, but
I think every one of them, almost the entire staff is new.
I think it was pretty clear that things were. There was no one said going into this, like, no matter what, Gundy's safe going into the year. No one said that. I just wonder how they handled it with the staff. I want to know, did they all get 2-year contracts?
Oh,
because sometimes it can be easy to say,
sometimes they just
hey,
say,
we're not doing,
right.
we're doing 1-year contracts because that would scream that we knew there was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they all have 2-year contracts,
mm-hmm.
which we give them when they get let go, they'll have about 14 months of pay left, which gives you a chance. Because right now, trying to find a job, really hard, really, really hard.
They did
to find
that.
One.
There was that famous, not famous. It wasn't famous. It was not even many people know about it. In the summer of 2002, before Frank Solich's final season, Peterson changed all the contracts to 1 year. They went from 2 to 1. It happened in July.
Yeah.
And it didn't get out until the end of the year, but it didn't get out till the end of the year that the assistants boycotted a day. They just said, we're not coming in, because he just slipped them under their doors. And all of a sudden they would lose their jobs if Frank lost his job, like the day of that happening. So they all knew we're in trouble. He just changed our contracts.
Yeah, ours wasn't quite in that same deal. But I remember all the assistant coaches at LSU was after the national championship year, and the associate athletic director came over and with all of our contracts and just, okay, here's the deal, sign these. We're all like going, whoa.
What was the deal?
It was like, oh, well, we're not signing that. We haven't even. First thing you do is you have to read through this. That's why everyone has. Okay, sounds good. Oh no. But it was a fast one.
Really?
100%. It was
really.
Hey, here we go. Hey, let's sign these and all of us are like outside of
fast one.
We're all outside of our office doors. I'm looking down at Coach Mack, and I'm like going, what? He's like going, he's looking at me going, don't sign that. Don't sign that. We're all like going, what the hell's this?
Right.
Yeah, they did, and just came down and just basically, okay, we got this, but if you can sign that, and then all this right now, sign it now. And I'm like, no, right away. And they got us all by ourselves too. It wasn't like we all were sitting in a room and they brought him in and
tried
said,
to trick you.
And it was like right away. It's okay. What's going on here? So then you get the places like that that are well run, because like that Nebraska has always been handled that very, very well. And it was besides that one. I didn't know about that one. That one wasn't. No, that one's not at all. But for the most part, things are done the right way.
I'd say so too.
Nebraska is probably one of the best places there is in America to coach, because if you have a contract, you will get your contract on. They're not going to come back with some way to try to get out of that money or whatever it is.
You can imagine. I was going to say, can you imagine that day in the office when Peterson did that? You can't imagine it because it happened to you. Yeah. But Jake, can you think about that?
That would be awful.
Think about those guys. They went from 2 years to 1. Oh, why is this?
And here's the problem, Jake, with 1 year. The 1 year is up probably, like I said, in July. So now you get let go and it's December 15th. And you got 6 months.
Yeah.
And you're in a panic. Mm-hmm. You're in a panic because guess what? I say this all the time. Talk about numbers in a job. I say this all. So back when it was 9 coaches, that's what it was forever. There was, Jake, 1,000 jobs. That's it. In Division I, 1,000. Guess what?
Hard job to get.
Guess what? You're only qualified for 100 something of them. Yeah. That's it. Oh. Or maybe a little bit more than that. That's in the world. So you're trying to find one of 125 jobs like that. And then out of that, Jake, 80 of them you can't really even take because you can't live, because just go to the MAC right now and they're paying they're paying like $65,000
for like a secondary coach.
Yeah, that's what they're paying.
And you're working insane hours,
hours, and you can't do it. And so it's like, it's the to get into this profession, the number of coaches that I know that were incredible that never made it, never had a shot at coaching at some of the things that I've seen, and they're incredible. It's like there's performers I'm sure in Nashville going like, I have no idea how that person didn't make it. No idea how they didn't make it.
Exact same thing.
And they just never did. And now they're
incredibly talented.
Incredibly talented. Should have been better. But the number of jobs out there, they don't exist. And guess what? If you're a great heart surgeon, you're employed the next day.
Yes.
Or if you're a great lawyer, I'll have my own practice. Yeah. If you're a great coach, I'm start my own university. I get my own college team. Nope. No, you're not. You're at the mercy of somebody else telling you yes or no.
Interesting discussion.
The spillover is next.
The spill.
Early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford of Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford of Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Looking for someone to clean out your gutters or aerate your yard this fall? Call Isaac at Woida Outdoor Solutions today at 402-607-9154. Get your gutters cleaned today with a phone call to Woida Outdoor Solutions at 402-607-9154.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com. All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Hi, I'm Sarai, your personal banker here at Midwest Bank. I'm proud to serve our community in English and in Espanol because everyone deserves a banker who understands them. This Hispanic Heritage Month, we're celebrating the traditions, values, and dreams that make our community strong. Whether you're opening your first account, planning for the future, or growing your business, estoy aquí para ayudarle a alcanzar sus metas. I'm here to help you reach your goals. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Okay.
One Love. Reminder, we got a good night of TV watching. Sip has told us on the air he's going to, over Rams-Niners, watch Yankees Red Sox.
Oh, there's nothing will stop me from watching that game tonight.
This is going to be hard for me because to make the commitment to the Rams-Niners, you got to be on Amazon. So you can't flip back and forth.
Yep.
So there's no quad box going on.
That's Amazon.
Yeah. So
that's Amazon
Prime.
No, that's not happening.
So I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm not forcing you into baseball either. I'm not going to do that to people.
What's your initial thought, Bill? You got hours to think about it, but
I'm going to watch New Mexico State, Sam Houston. That's a big game for me.
And reminder, I said this is crazy that Sam Houston 0-4 is favored at 2-2 New Mexico State. Something's off there.
Well, who's New Mexico State's head coach?
I'll say it in a second. Is it Gonzalez? Is that right?
Okay.
He was the head coach
at Nevada, at the high school Nevada.
At Nevada.
Yeah.
And then he was the head coach at UNLV.
Okay.
And then he came as an assistant coach. Then when
Tony Sanchez.
Okay.
Close. Tony Sanchez.
Yeah. But I knew
Got it.
And he was our graduate assistant when we were at New Mexico State.
Was he really?
There. Yeah, he was there.
He was the GA
in Las Cruces.
Yeah, he was the head coach at that powerful school,
Bishop Gorman.
Yeah,
I'd go by and see him there, and he said it was insane. It was like Oregon as far as the number of combinations of uniforms
Sweet.
they had. It was
high
sweet.
School.
But they were just it was kind of this deal that they were just beating everybody. It was like 9 straight state championships. It was like borderline annoying that type of thing. It wasn't
nice.
Yeah. But it was sweet though.
Oh yeah, you love that, wouldn't you?
That.
I like going there. I enjoyed recruiting Vegas. I really did.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yes, Vegas.
Yeah, of course Sip would like someone that's won 9 straight titles.
Here's why.
There's order in the world. Like Bama beating Vanderbilt.
No, because you earned that. You earned that status. It's nothing I would thumb my nose
You
at.
like things just staying the same. Nothing ever
I'll be
changed.
cheering
Nobody
hard
ever
for the
rising
Yankees.
up.
Cheering hard for the Yankees. Oh, you'd say the Red Sox are blue blood too. The Yankees are just a higher stature.
Yes, they're higher stature.
I agree with that.
I love the Yankees. They've earned that. They've earned it through championships, through attendance, through everything. They just do everything first class. What's wrong with that? I don't want the Tampa Devil Rays to beat them. Good God.
That's Bill's team.
Hey,
Bill's rooting for the Rays.
Come on.
Team.
The Rays.
I didn't know.
Wait,
You know
root
that
for the Rays.
I didn't know that.
You
I
know
did
that.
not know.
You knew that.
I did
Made
not
it
know
personal.
Make it personal.
playing
I
the
didn't
Rays.
know you liked the Rays, for
He
God's
said
sake.
that a couple years ago. He was rooting for the Rays to have this.
Yeah, if falls
This was not.
You want to know
personal.
why? Because it was not the regular teams on top of the division. Bill likes an underdog.
Yeah, if it's like the Rays and the Diamondbacks in the World Series, like okay, yeah, I want cold.
You want cold.
Outdoor cold.
You love that.
I
You
love
want
that.
breath.
Yes, I want to see. I want to see, and it better change here quick. It's supposed to be like 100 degrees of all the games this week or tonight. That's
I'm
hot.
seeing Bill next week. I see some 60s in the forecast in Lincoln, at least.
Okay.
So it's hope.
Okay.
I'm seeing rain. Again, this is early. It's
Okay.
rain Monday, Tuesday, mid 60s.
Oh wow!
And then it jumps
Here
up
we
to
go.
the upper 70s later
Okay.
on in the week, which hopefully that's all. it
Here we
gets to.
go.
So maybe
Here we go.
maybe we will have some fall coming our way for the first time. It was here like late August.
Yeah, we had like about what,
That
4
was
or 5
awesome.
days. It
That
was
was
like, oh wow, this
in
is
late
awesome.
August. Like it's like 65, 70. It was great.
Thanks,
So,
Jake.
You're welcome. Enjoy the games. We'll see you guys tomorrow. The drive is next.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple,